So you wanna learn about beer? Stay tuned and never fear. They're the guys for the case, 'cause they'll tell you all about what they taste. We got Mudhole, B&Q, we loves Star Wars and grilling too. And Ops guy loves baseball and board games, he's played them all. There's no place I'd rather spend the Monday nights than here, having a few chuckles and damn good beer. Now it's time for Two Beerded Guys.
What?
That guy can hold a note.
I wish you guys could have seen everything John and I were doing. We were enjoying that song a little too much today.
A lot of the under the table stuff, yeah.
Well, damn straight.
Like always.
That's why we don't turn on the camera right away. Welcome back to the Two Beerded Guys. I'm TBG_Ops guy.
Mudhog, B&Q.
And behind the camera, the one, the only.
I'll scream Matt.
As you can tell,
Damn it.
unfortunately, today Matt counts. There is no guest. Would you like to know who scheduled the guest for today?
Wasn't me.
You did.
No, it was you.
No, I didn't. You scheduled it originally.
And then I let you reschedule it.
Yeah, because yours didn't show.
No, because
They're
mine
canceled.
owns a company and actually has a life.
Yeah, but I'm not wrong. You scheduled the first cast.
I could have filled this slot. I just gave it to you for once because I felt bad.
Yeah, well,
I haven't let you make decisions in a while.
Yeah.
You felt bad, so you gave it to John. This sounds like you guys definitely are married.
Every once in a while. I mean, it's pity. It's fine.
Was that a pity guest? Is that what that?
Yeah, that's a pity guest. It's just a sad pity guest.
It's not even his birthday, Tyler. Jeez.
Oh, he gets it more than once a year.
ABCs, baby.
Anniversary, birthdays, and
Christmas.
Christmas. Ah! I didn't have to worry. I had that figured out.
I love it so much.
Almost like I get any of those. That's funny. How did I know that?
That's your double day, right?
Hopefully the
You
beer,
mean 1 and 2?
Yeah, yep.
hopefully the beer lineup solid today. We got some odd choices, but I think some new breweries. I'm excited. It should be a good time. Definitely some interesting beers. I think we're gonna be a little heavy on the last 4. Maybe we'll be hitting more like our styles that we like. But
Agreed.
the first 3 or 4 should still be something interesting.
Got a couple local brews, West Coast brews. Do we have a international one in there?
Not today.
Not today. Okay.
We will soon after all of the ones that I bought today. So, whether it's Chimay or
Right.
Delirium or...
I haven't had Delirium in a long time.
Well, I was laughing. I was there at the store and I literally go, 2 of the biggest international brands that people drink constantly in the United States is Chimay and Delirium.
Yep.
And I'm literally going, we've never had either one on the show.
Okay.
So I immediately went, yes, and yes.
Shout out back to Muncie. I remember, I don't know if you ever saw them or if they were still there, but the Herat in Muncie used to have the pink elephant tap handles.
Still there.
Right beside the Golden Dragon, Golden Jock tap handle. And when I first was going there, first learned about craft beer, I was like, those are the coolest tap handles. I'm going to start with those.
Is that why he likes that Golden Drink so much?
Yeah.
Well, that and I still think it's a pretty solid quad.
I almost bought him one today.
I like the quad better than the regular. Like,
They had
that
the
one's much better.
had the quad today.
Ooh.
I almost bought him
I'm
one.
telling you should go.
Been a long while since I had that. Oh, I know, but my wallet's gonna tell me I'm not. I shouldn't.
I almost bought him one. But then I decided to be an asshole and buy shit for me.
Yeah.
I respect that. I've done the same thing in your shoes.
Technically, I bought everything for the show, pretty much. So
Okay.
I guess I'm not a complete asshole.
Well,
This time?
I'll take it. So, as you can tell, we don't have a guest today. It is what it is. We'll have just as much fun. We'll get to make fun of Matt's scores even more. I'm back on the show.
Tyler,
Sorry,
gonna
guys.
ask me every beer this time.
Sorry, I'm back. I know you guys like Pete more. It's fine. It is what it is.
Worst show ever.
Nobody's gonna fucking tune in today because I'm on.
They all tuned in. It was like, yeah, I'm
Matt,
fucking out.
most anticipated beer.
I'm going with the Horus.
The who?
Horus. It's got a stout. It's gonna be our last beer. Give me something to really build up, to look forward to, and it's got a lot of fun-sounding adjuncts. What I had: coffee, maple. I think something else, maybe
Just
even.
breakfast, really.
Yeah,
Hazelnut, maple,
hazelnut,
coffee.
Yeah. Normally not a huge hazelnut fan, but for some reason I'm feeling pretty good about this one.
I really like hazelnuts, so
You would.
You know, I really like Horse as well, so I'm going to go with the Horse. And
I see what you did there.
Yeah, that's what I'm most anticipating.
I see what he did there. I'm going to switch it up. I'm going with Elder Pine's Festival Lager. I'm pretty excited about that one. It'll start our hour 2 multi kind of session.
Best beer.
Should be a solid one. Elder Pine's a pretty well-known brewery.
Yeah.
I'm excited to have that. The Dark Age was my second one. I was struggling. I was bouncing back and forth between those two.
I think there's some good hidden gems in here somewhere. So
Yeah, I almost went with the Fridays, Am I Right? Just because that's a fun name. I'm very looking forward to that one, though.
Just because of the name. I love it. Matt, you got anything for us?
Yeah, I actually got a few people on here despite Tyler's return.
Holy shit. Thanks, guys.
Kevin Atwell's on. Good evening, guys.
What's up,
What up, Kev?
Russ
hanging out.
Owens says, it is time. Beautiful flannel, Mudhog.
Who said that?
Russ.
Oh.
Barton
Fuck you,
Lewis
Russ.
jumped on. Said, go Braves. I'm
Yeah!
guessing, that real attention-grabbing episode title must have got him in
World
here.
Series bound, baby!
We got Ted Mitchell says, do we get Hopfly to Silver, Burial, or any NC breweries in Indiana?
ooh,
Not really.
Yeah. Our buddy Backyard Beer Chick goes to North Carolina a lot.
Tries to bring us stuff
Brings
back.
stuff back.
But typically, most North Carolina brews aren't found here. If you're gonna find them, honestly, Total Wine would probably be the only place. But I didn't see any when I was there.
Yeah. Cons, Total Wines.
Speaking of BYBC, she says, hi, boys.
What's up?
What up, Jen?
Brett is on, donning the YouTube red. Says, what's up, fellas? Tyler's back. The guess is not. Coincidence? I think not.
Fuck you too, Brett.
And he says he's really interested in Satan's Seedling. I was until I read Coconut and Pina Colada.
It's not pina colada.
It's something like that. It's close enough.
Spiced rum?
It was coconut rum barrel and spice rum barrel.
Yeah, close enough. It's all the same. That's what goes into Pina Coladas is coconut and rum. Ugh.
Don't worry about
Jennifer
him.
Yeah. A little bit.
Jennifer also says only C
Fins?
beer is high wire. I don't know if there's only NC.
Oh,
beer
you
is
can't find
wire?
high wire around
Oh,
here.
okay.
That is true.
Okay.
Okay.
That is true.
She caught herself as just a comment down. And Ted says maybe he needs to send some home.
Damn straight.
We will always take.
We would appreciate
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Hell, let us know. We can send you Indiana beer.
Yeah, whatever.
If you're stuck out there and don't get to come home very often anymore, let us know. We'll do a trade.
I'll do it.
We ain't afraid.
We ain't afraid to trade.
All right, so we are starting off with an Indiana brew today.
Speaking of,
From one of my favorite breweries, Scarlet Lane. This is the Sammy Terry Kolsch, Citra hopped Kolsch with a touch of fresh blood.
my
Oh,
sweet
flesh and
baby,
blood. A touch
I
of
need
flesh and
fresh
blood.
Cool.
But yeah, they love their horror
So
things
Josh
over there.
cut off his thumb while brewing this.
Most likely,
Made
yeah.
it mash, and that's what it is. Okay, cool.
Most likely.
All right, good job, Josh. So, a funny story from Saturday. Spent some time over at the Atwells, and
Sorry, Kevin.
Bunny got a whole fest beer dumped in her lap.
How'd that happen?
Was that your fault, John?
No, it was my cooler's fault.
John.
I put my glass on the cooler, and then I let go of it. And evidently, this much of a slant is enough to make that whole thing slide off there.
I mean, that looked like about a 45-degree angle. Yeah, that
No, it
checks
wasn't. It was
out.
really more about 11-degree angle.
That's funny.
Ooh, Ted says deal on the trade, so
Sweet.
might have to work that out. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. In case the audio cut out when I went to Be Right Back instead of Can.
Dumbass.
Tyler said slide into our DMs.
Yeah, just DM us at Two Beerded Guys and we'll set something up, my man.
Now, for those people that maybe are watching or watch later that aren't familiar with Sammy Terry or didn't grow up in the area, who is Sammy Terry?
No, you continue, bud.
He's asking for,
I'm legitimately
he's asking for a friend.
Yeah, I'm asking for a friend. I'm pretty sure you know. I mean, clearly I know.
No, I honestly can't remember. I didn't watch Sammy Terry. They've told me about it 1,000 times and I did not watch Sammy.
So from what I've gathered, he's kind of like an Elvira-esque like horror movie late night host, or
He's a local legend.
yeah, like he's an Indiana.
It's
local
not him
TV
anymore,
guy.
it's his son.
And yeah, he would be the one that would kind of like show the old horror films like on Friday or
Ah,
Saturday
yes,
nights,
that
something
is
like
correct. Yes, he is correct.
Yeah.
They've told me 1,000 times.
like
there,
Joe
and
Bob Briggs
honestly,
or Elvira. Yeah.
honestly, I can't ever remember. I didn't watch him. I didn't watch local indie stuff. I was from Muncie.
No, we had the clown
You didn't have TV.
Happy the Hobo. And Happy the Hobo.
That is disturbing. For so many reasons.
You need to go see where he lived.
Yeah.
No. Never find a clown's home. You will find dead bodies.
I wasn't talking Happy the Hobo's house. I was talking John's, but, you know.
Oh, you said hobo. I don't know why. I pictured a clown for some reason.
Well, it was.
Yeah, I mean, he dressed up like a clown.
But he was a hobo clown?
Yes.
All right, we're getting back on John for this. We got to have a conversation about this. Oh, Bunny says gravity. It works.
Yes, it does. If it was not my fault, it was gravity's fault.
And Carrie says, John, thanks for not telling Bunny I paid you to pour beer on... Oops, I probably should have read that.
You're welcome. I was just trying to get her out of her skirt. It's fine.
So, the Sammy Terry here is... It's a Citra hop cold, so it's going to have a little bit more bite to it. I love the malt body on it. Very a little sweet, nice, tasty. Kind of an astringent mouthfeel thanks to the hops a little bit, but not over the top. It's not over the top drying. Definitely a little bit of an older bottle, but the flavor's all there.
The flavor's there, and what I kind of like about it is the flavor's there, and it's intense, and then it just kind of
mellows right out.
Yeah. It is not lingering for very long.
No, it's a very pleasant beer.
Yeah.
A lot of times when I'm at Scarlet Lane and I've had, 3, 4, 5 stouts, and I'm having one more beer in the night or something, I'll get the Sammy Terry. They also have a black Kolsch right now, which is fantastic. They also had a raspberry Kolsch right now. They really like their Kolsch's right now.
They like the Kolsch's.
Ever since they came out with the Sammy, they really fell in love with the Kolsch's. But I had a few of them when I was there for the Scream Marathon, and
yeah,
it was a damn good time and damn good beer.
How's that mouthfeel?
I already said how the mouthfeel was. It was slightly astringent.
I didn't hear how you said the mouthfeel was. How was that mouthfeel?
I did say it. The mouthfeel was slightly astringent.
John, did you hear him say the mouthfeel?
I didn't hear the word mouthfeel. Just want to make sure we said the word mouthfeel.
Matt, what do you think of the mouthfeel?
Slightly bubbly.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
There's carbonation to it.
I know this isn't a fresh chicken by any means, but it still hold up carb pretty well. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very well carbed. They make good beer. They make clean beer. You don't hear of their beer getting infected.
No.
Mostly because I think Elise would throw herself off a bridge if that happened.
It's crisp and clean. I'm not a huge fan of Kolsch's, but I like the way that this one presents itself. Like I said, kind of intense, and then done.
You missed. Yeah, I see it flying.
I go first.
We have a damn fruit fly down here.
Yeah. I'm going to give it, I think it's a really well done beer. I'm not necessarily going to search out Sammy Terry, but I'll go, just because it's a little bit older, 3.5 on this one.
It's a solid beer. I'm going to give it a 3.5 as well.
I'm kind of like John. Kolsch really aren't my thing, and I'm not educated enough to have a strong knowledge about them, but it's well crafted, it's clean, it's crisp, it tastes decent, 3.25.
So, 3.5 average.
There we go.
Side note too, just a little shout out to our local shop, Gray Skull Collectibles on Washington on the east side. Hear me out. Cool vintage toy shop, but also has a little Sammy Terry corner. So if you're a Sammy Terry person,
no, it just caught me off guard. I was like, "Where the fuck is this going?"
Yeah, see, you just gotta give me a little leeway now, a little leg room.
Sammy Terry comes out to Scarlet Lane for a lot of events.
Nice.
Yeah, they have a really cool partnership with them.
Wait, did we even say how we're doing the scoring?
Yeah. Our scoring is on the Untapped scale, 0.25 to 5. 3 is a perfectly average beer for us. Above 3 is above average, clearly. 4 or higher is you're seeking it out. That's a beer you liked enough that I'm going to find a way to get this motherfucker in my fridge. 4, 7, 5, and 5 are not only do you love it enough to seek out, it's hitting your tinglies. Those are the top beers for you. Hobo clown, Jesus. Under 3 is less than average, but that 2 to 3 is still very drinkable. Under 2, you're starting to get into the... Under 1 is fuck no, I'd rather throw this away. That's how we score. We've only had a few... we've had more than a few in the fuck ton. We'll throw them away. But you gotta have bad beer to know what good beer tastes like.
That is true.
That comes from the smartest man in beer himself, Mr. Smell Money.
Smell Money.
Last but not least, before we move on to our next beer, or anything Matt has to say, because it looks like he's trying to read. I know that's hard for him.
No, I was following a fruit fly. I just took everything I had to keep
make sure you check out Turfs Up Radio and all the rest of our sponsors that you will find on the side of our screen. They all take care of us. Turfs Up is the reason I started with them. So they're the one that sponsors our Two Beerded Guys drunken movie reviews that we record every Monday night after this. They are posted usually by Tuesday or Wednesday, wherever podcasts can be found. Apple, Amazon, Spotify, you name it, it's there. They pay for all that for us, so we want to always make sure and give them a nice shout out.
Oh, yeah.
Also, next time we go to Can check out Indie Craft Beer, or Indie Craft Brew. We have some cool things coming up down the pipeline with them as well.
That'll be fun. Yeah.
I'm pretty excited
about that.
Yeah, I didn't.
We're not going to tell you, though.
No, Barton and I are going to talk that side of it
Nice.
when we camp in November. So,
all right. Heads up.
Yeah, so stay tuned. We have new stuff coming. We always try to have something new for you. So, yay us.
Yeah, speaking of, when's Voyeur Cam coming back, John?
Work on that. Maybe the new computer can handle more than 2 cameras.
That's fair.
The new computer probably could.
Probably could.
Especially with the new internet, too.
Oh, yeah.
Fiber.
Now, the old internet and old computer, it barely handled 2 cameras.
Although I think I'm out of USB ports.
They have, adapters for that.
I know.
What, are you Titanicing this? If only there was one more USB port.
But that's only because
the ship wouldn't sink.
I should be able to get a good graphics card that might provide more. But I also don't want to spend $3,000 right now on what's really a $500 graphic card.
Totally fair.
That's a good reason.
Yeah.
But they're going to show I was being completely facetious about Voyeur Cam.
I wasn't.
Although it is great when we're having
fun.
technical difficulties.
I've always thought it would be hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, so back to, other things.
Beer.
Matt, you got anything for us?
Sure don't, buddy.
Good. I didn't want to hear from any of you guys anyways.
Yeah,
That's not true, actually. I want to talk to all of you. John's over here
Except
texting
him.
someone, I think.
No, one of my guests just said, "Oh, I can't make it tonight. I wish. Pacers game. Just me and Nugget, his little girl."
Oh, one of the people you were trying to get to show
trying
up.
to get John Russell over. He'd be a fun one.
I don't remember him.
You don't like him because he beat you in a chug.
Oh, I do like him. No, I like him. He was cool as
Yeah,
shit.
he's cool.
No, he beat me in a shotgun, not
It
a
was
chug.
shotgun.
I don't lose chugs.
I mean, it's pretty similar, though.
No. I'm not nearly as good at a
I'm gonna
shotgun as
tell
I am
him.
a chug.
Come over to have a chug off.
I kicked my ass at a shotgun. No, I recommended a chug last time. He said he shotguns.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
He's pretty fast at it, too. It was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
It was pretty impressive. I finished second. It was okay. I was sad. Anyway, I guess we'll move on now.
Yo.
Now that John's depressed me, reminded me of me losing.
Oh, I was thinking of a different way. I was like, no, actually, that would be a good thing. Yeah, John got it.
Last one.
I don't even know. It'll fuck out.
Good. All
After
right.
that,
Our next beer is from the seasonal series. I think it's our last one, actually, out of this series.
so
This is the Sweets Caramel Apple. I picked this one out today specifically. It's fall. Caramel apple, I mean, come on, right?
That's some good timing.
Sour ale with apples, caramel, cinnamon, brown sugar, and lactose from Mountains Walking Brewing. This is 8%.
was it last week when we had the caramel apple?
Yes!
Yeah, well,
I wasn't here.
It was like a... I don't know. I liked it, but I kind of was a little apprehensive because it tastes like the caramel apple pop.
Yeah.
So, it had that...
You drank a couple of my beers I bought.
Oh.
I was a little sad.
Yeah, I know you wanted the 903. I get that.
No, I was real glad you drank that. I saw that and I was like, I saw one of the others you bought or used, and I was like, I wanted to try that one, but I'll take not having that one so I don't have to drink this one. I was like, that's a trade-off right there.
Yeah.
I was just glad you didn't do this one. I'd have been real sad. The Elder Pine,
Yeah.
it's gonna end up tasting like
Let me
shit.
see.
It's got to taste like pine. Funny, this thing with the flavor and the fruit just kind of made me think. The other night, Reem came over, hung out with me, and I finally cracked up my other Orange Delicious. I was like, I need to drink this before it goes bad. It was still so fucking good.
Oh, the Orange Delicious
That
is
Energy
fantastic.
City,
Yeah.
it was just that orange juice, a little bit of lactose, and a little bit of beer in it. Oh, God, that's still so great.
Orange Delicious is
Held up still after all this extra time.
good.
Energy City, shout out.
City, yes.
Next time we're up in Chicago, we gotta get some.
For sure. Well,
It's the exact
going
same
up
can we've had on the
on the
street like 8
17th.
times.
Possibly.
December.
I'm still checking my calendar.
Alright.
This one does smell pretty good, though.
Yeah, it does. I like the nose on it a lot.
I don't know if Matt's going to like it.
Very tart. Matt likes it. Matt approves.
Okay, good.
Odd finish.
It's
I like it.
Odd finish, but I like it. Like it's more.
It's very much a green apple at the finish.
Yeah. I was thinking like, all right, in my mind when you read the description, I was picturing more like an apple pie, but I'm getting more like apple sauce.
Right. But I'm getting more, with that applesauce, I'm getting more cinnamon and not caramel at all.
Yeah, I'm not getting a ton of caramel.
Yeah.
There's a little sweetness there, but I get a lot of cinnamon. A little bit of brown sugar. I'm not getting any true caramel.
Yeah, I'm just not.
But it's still tasty.
Yeah, not bad at all.
I know. That's why I'm like, because it is very tasty. It's very, very thick. That mouthfeel is smooth, astringent, and thick.
It's definitely got an interesting mouth texture to go along with that mouthfeel.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like a pulpy juice.
I wonder if I was making that up or if it was when I looked at the glass. Like, nope, it's pulpy.
Yeah, I mean,
I use the gap in my teeth to strain it.
It's almost a liquidy applesauce. He's not wrong. It's not wrong. It's like one of those packets of applesauce that kids.
Those shouldn't exist. You eat applesauce with a fucking spoon.
No,
you don't drink applesauce.
I don't know if you can. I mean, it's like just tilting the cup, just taking a Jello shot of applesauce. Like,
No, they have like squeeze packets of applesauce.
Yeah, I'm okay with. That's what I'm saying. Like, you never just like took the cup and just shot
That's
it back.
That's different. That's just being smart.
So putting it in a pouch to make it even smarter.
No, that's just a waste of pouches. Just like vodka, squeeze vodka is a waste of pouch. I mean, what?
So this beer though.
As next time we run into them, I heard you fucking talk shit about us.
You talk shit about everybody, bro.
No, your product does that for you.
I have to refresh my memory.
I like my response better.
Yeah.
But we do talk shit about most things.
We do.
When you call yourself a caramel apple and the second ingredient after apples is caramel,
Yeah.
I need to taste some caramel.
Yeah.
So because of that, I'm going to only give it a 3. I think it's better than that, but I can't go above that. Because unlike John, I actually dock shit for not having what's in the can. Matt, you're up.
That's what they call them.
It was so good, I forgot what it was supposed to be. It just was tasty.
Yeah, I
Shout out Energy City.
I respect what Tyler's saying. Like, I wouldn't give it where I'd like to give it, but I'm still going to go higher on drinkability, flavor, most of the stuff being present, and the 8% and being smooth. I'm going to go 3 1/4 at least. Like, I would go a 3.5 if there's a little more caramel in there.
All right. So I was gonna, I was with Matt on that one. I was gonna go a little bit higher, but I'm gonna dock it because it says it's caramel. It's not really. I didn't even know they had cinnamon in it, but I definitely tasted cinnamon. And I'm looking at the can, I see it's got cinnamon. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think Matt nailed it. It's cinnamon applesauce.
So 3.25.
Yep.
So that's a 3.25 average. Not a bad score.
No, it gets some more caramel in there, it'd be higher.
Absolutely. It was tasty.
Well done.
Yeah. I just couldn't go above 3. In good conscience, couldn't do it.
You tell me, hey, this is like an apple flavored sour,
or just this applesauce, cinnamon applesauce.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But caramel apple, you lost me.
Got it.
But tasty though. We haven't had much by them, especially in that sweet series that wasn't good.
Yeah, they're doing pretty solid, I feel, by and large.
Yeah.
Like,
We've had a couple stouts that we weren't huge fans of, but
Speaking of applesauce, Russ says he prefers the pouches. It's less cleanup for Xander.
all right. In all fairness, for a parent, the kids thing that probably would be pretty nice.
Yeah.
I mean, what, you're saying like people that are our age are walking around just like slurping down applesauce out of a pouch?
When's the
like,
last time you ate applesauce?
Like
September 08.
last week. I have a jar of applesauce in the house.
Yeah. I don't know the last time I ate applesauce.
I love applesauce.
I like it, but every time I walk by, it's always in little plastic cups. I'm like, I would A, either want more than that, and B,
Well, you
I'd go through like
buy
a whole 6-pack
Jar.
of them.
Yeah. They make it in. You can buy a jar of applesauce.
Well, I need a whole jar of applesauce. If I need the cups, then I can I'm like, all right, I've already had 4. I need to stop.
I'm buying him pouches.
It's just ridiculous. It's funny. I love it.
All right, so Destination Unknown Brewing Company, better known as Dubco. It's the Fridays, am I right?
No, I think it's Fridays. Am I right? I mean, come on.
Sour IPA with pomegranate, peach, and the toast of lac. This is a 7.4% sour IPA brewed with Azacca and Mosaic hops. Think New York, drink New York.
Yeah.
Oh, it just lost a quarter point just for saying that.
Yep.
Unless the can started singing New York, New York, and when I opened it, it wasn't getting it.
No.
Do you think it's going to be like that dead frog from Looney Tunes start getting up and dancing around?
Dead frog? From
Hey, don't remember that? The frog, he's always playing dead, and the one guy watching gets up and starts like singing and dancing, do like chorus line kicks.
Oh, you're talking about the Warner Brothers frog?
Looney Tunes, yeah.
Looney Tunes.
Yeah, but he technically is...
Looney Tunes.
Yeah, anyway. He's not. His name's WB Frog.
Oh, so you do know the character. How many other animated dead pretending frogs are out there? Thank you, Russ. This is hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. That is what he's saying. I couldn't think of what it was.
I'm telling you, if the kid would have started singing New York, New York, then I'd given it a quarter point back.
I'm not sure about the smell.
At first, it was like, oh, that's kind of fresh, and then I was like, no, it's kind of dish soap fresh.
Well, sour IPAs always have a weird nose.
Well, it's got a lot going on too with different fruits. I don't know if just maybe the nose is not doing it justice. Tyler's face didn't give me a lot of
Tastes like
confidence.
dish soap.
Just doesn't taste good.
Compared to your face, this is better than I expected. Not saying it's great, but it's better than I expected from Tyler.
No.
You know what is happening to me?
Tastes like shit.
That applesauce we just drank is still a lot. We should have had a palate cleanser because.
All right, don't drink anymore. Hand me some fucking wasabi peas.
Yeah, because that's gonna just.
Right.
Can't make it any
Not the palate cleanser I was talking about, but I'll do
I
it.
can't make it any fucking worse. Than
It'll
this.
cleanse your palate, and then you'll kind of have another flavor to dig. Overcome.
Yes, I still got the applesauce in my mouth, so.
No, it still tastes like shit. I'm having a hard time even picking out how to describe it.
Pomegranate, mango.
On the front, doesn't have a ton of flavor. It's that secondary body, that flavor in the middle there, is just... It's rotten fruit.
I don't know if rotten is the word I would use, but
It's watery up front.
yeah, I think you kind of nailed that.
And then I get that sour. But it's that sour is not a flavored sour. It's just sour.
It's like somebody made an IPA and it got fucked up and they went, it's a sour.
There's not a lot of hops in there.
Brett's saying it's because we're drinking this on Monday and not Friday.
Am I right?
It didn't even dawn on me until you said that. Oh, man.
What it is.
Beer's starting to kick in already, boys. This might be a phone.
I had to.
Yeah, it's good.
That was too perfect.
Yeah.
So what glass are you using today, John?
Something that
That's
is
dying. Jesus.
needs something more worthy in it, I will say.
Who makes those glasses?
This is Craft or Die. So Craft or Die, big fans of them. They do one-off glasses about every 3 or 4 weeks.
I was so sad I didn't get the horror movie Scooby-Doo
Yeah, the
crossover.
Scooby-Doo crossover was really funny.
Would you say one-off glasses, John, or short-run glasses?
Both.
Yeah, it is, because also it is a short run because unless you're buying them right at 4 o'clock when they go on sale, you're probably not going to get any. So
Oh, I just didn't know, like, does he do, like, one-off, just, like, specifically one
Oh, he doesn't come
one
back
runs?
to this style. He doesn't do more than one run.
he'll do like a series of a theme,
but not the same glass.
Yeah.
That's because of
Cease and desist.
cease and desist and likeness rights.
Yep.
You can do anything you want as long as you do it once.
What about the parody law, though? Like, dumb Starbucks. Like, that was actually a legit business that was able to continue running because it was a parody.
Yeah,
There's way, but you
Not
have to
much.
do everything that's a parody of just one thing to really count
Okay.
in that, I think.
I never really knew how that differentiated.
The parody
but-
law is a weird thing.
but it is badass artwork. And
yeah.
Sure it is. And you get magnets.
You get magnets,
Even
stickers,
collectible trading cards to go along with your glasses. It gives you stats and
Coasters.
specs.
coasters.
Occasional coaster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, Crafter Die seriously is. And he's a cool dude. Great customer service.
Oh, the best.
I'm rocking the 450 CBK glass today. That was left to us by Mike. That wine glass style. I like this style of glass. I really do. I don't necessarily like this glass, but I like this style of glass.
It's kind of like a snifter almost, really.
Yeah.
Speaking of 450, did you see who they're doing a crossover with right now?
Joe Mom?
No.
Windmill.
Oh yeah.
They're doing an IPA series. They're going to have multiple different flavors of their IPA, and it's the memes. It's the memes and nuggets. So instead of the Nuggets IPA or the Memes and Dreams IPA, it's going to be the meme nuggets.
That sounds like there's going to be a lot of memes about that name.
I think they're also collaborating with the Pacific Northwest one. I'll see if I can find that out during the break.
450, yeah, they are. I just don't remember who it is.
Yeah, I don't remember who it is either.
Yeah, he told me. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not local. It doesn't pertain to me.
Yeah, but I think it's a brewery we like.
So they're gonna ruin themselves by.
Or make it better.
I mean,
Hey, look at that. Brad Pittsford asks, does Craft or Die, has it done a short run of glasses of Short Run from Indiana Jones?
No.
short round.
Is it Short Round or Short Run?
Short round.
He had Short Run. I thought he was right.
I'm fairly certain it's short
It's been a
round.
while since
I
I've
think
seen
it
it.
is short round.
Okay. I was taking his word for it.
Brett, that's you and Matt's era, and you don't even get it
appreciate the
right.
effort.
I just read it. Okay.
I appreciate the effort.
I took his knowledge over my doubtfulness.
Way to go, Brett.
Hey, Matt, you score first on this one.
Yeah, and then
Oh.
you, and then you
Yeah,
get
we
rinse.
didn't talk about it, really. I think he did rinse, didn't he?
No, it was just thin. I just don't want it ruining the good one.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
rinsed
Yeah,
before
yeah.
this one.
It was just that.
I don't know. It's just not really a lot there. It's very bland up front. You kind of get a tart finish, but it's not really a flavor like a fruit flavor. It's kind of just tart
Yeah.
finish. I mean, I could drink it, but not something I'd want to drink per se. 2.5.
I think it's funny this beer made it into today's lineup specifically because I saw the word IPA and missed the word sour.
Yeah, because we don't. That's the only IPA we
Yeah.
have today. Yeah.
It made it into the lineup because I misread the can in a hurry.
Yeah. Well, he was a
It's
little
not as
generous.
good of a mystery as that time you had the 13% beer, like the second one. Like, that was a good day. We need more of those.
Yeah, we did need that. I did not enjoy it at all. It's just nothing good about it. It's barely drinkable. Like, I think I hate it as much as you did, but it's a 2 for me.
I wrote down my score as soon as I tasted it. It's a 1 for me, so I'm going to need you to tell me what the average is.
Yeah.
I think it's a 175.
I think it's a little lower than that.
He said 2.5, you said 2, I said 1. Should be 175.
All right, it is.
Damn, I'm good!
5.
Don't fuck with me.
It's math. That's not what you're good at.
No, but lately I've been getting better at that kind of shit. 3 number averages aren't that hard.
No.
Brett says he's going to blame autocorrect and not proofreading for his error. He says he got to jump off for some birthday festivities. Have a good night. Thank you for being on, Brett. Appreciate it, buddy.
Bye, buddy.
Enjoy Porta with my niece. It's her 16th birthday today.
Oh.
You said what?
Enjoy Porta with my niece.
Porta. Does not sound like what you
It's
said the first
Muncie.
time.
You know where Porta is.
I do, but I thought you said something else the first time.
But,
It did not sound like Porta.
It did.
thank you. But, yeah, my oldest niece turned 16 today. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Told.
I don't like it.
Porta is good. I do miss Porta. Like, I like the
The
things.
random things in Muncie, Matt.
The things I miss from Porta is Timbers, Porta, and wait, did I say the things from Porta?
Yeah, you said.
Things I miss from Muncie are Timbers, Porta, and Max.
And the Herat.
Kind of. I mean, I didn't really hang out the Harada a whole lot. I just like their beer selection. Like, it's a good bar.
Yeah, but now that you're an adult that drinks a lot of craft beer.
I probably would like it more, but yeah.
John and I was going there a lot.
Yeah.
That's where we were having lunch when we'd work out at Books and Brews
Yeah,
monthly.
I mean, lunch was $4 and you got a lot of beer.
Ha! Russell says, holy hell, that sounded like porn.
No, it really didn't.
The first time you said it, it
really
definitely
did. No.
We'll put back the tape later.
Yeah.
Mark the tape. Where are we at?
Maybe don't watch
7:35.
porn with your 16-year-old niece.
I know, that's why I was like, yeah.
Do that, yeah.
From Backyard Beer Chick.
Thank you. Wait, she's giving me away?
Cheap.
Matt's thinking about it. It's like 10 cents.
It's been that long since.
Bunny even chimes in. Yes, it did. Thank you, Bunny.
No,
Mouthfeel.
it didn't. Y'all suck.
It definitely did.
Get your minds out of the fucking gutter.
I heard Porta.
Thank you.
But mostly because I thought, wait, are they Puerto Vallarta? I don't even know. What's Porta?
Puerto Vallarta.
Because not
Restaurant
Puerto Vallarta, it's Porta, because we're American.
I know.
Muncie.
I figured he was just going American with that.
Yeah, because
Specifically Muncie.
at first I was like, is it spelled that way on the sign? When I
No.
first moved to Muncie, I was like, no, it's spelled Puerto. All right, everyone's Puerto. Even the people that work there, Puerto Vallarta. I'm like, all right, everyone's just leaning into it.
The Latino, like, everyone who's in there
Calls it Porta.
just calls it Porta.
You beat them down.
They gave up.
Yeah, like, yeah, we're not even trying this point.
All right, so our next beer is
He's got, like Letterkenny, you just got to lean into it, right, John?
Dovetail's
Yeah.
Vignette. This is the Mertiel 2020 spontaneously fermented beer with blueberries at 7.3%.
Was this a Tabor one? I don't remember.
No, I got this at Dovetail.
Oh, you did? Okay.
How was that when we were
That's
in
the Chicago one.
Chi-Town, right?
Yeah, this is the one where I picked some beers and then I went, you tell me what one I should get.
Gotcha.
Please tell me you held your beard like a little child like that.
I probably did.
You did, actually.
Speaking of Letterkenny, flannel guy, you sure tucking back there?
No.
Cork is fucking
I'm wearing gym shorts.
stuck.
A flannel and gym shorts. Something says you need a mullet like
And
that.
slides. Going comfy.
This cork is stuck, bro.
This is fun. This thing's gonna explode all over your ceiling.
Kind of like in a movie I watched last night. I watched Nightmare on Elm Street.
Did you?
Yeah.
I watched it last night too. I love that movie.
This is fucking
It's gonna be a gusher.
Jesus,
Not a
that's
geyser.
long-
Look at that.
That's a long cork.
Yep.
I feel like there's a joke there, right?
Yes.
Tyler, why are you just staring down the barrel there? That doesn't give me a lot of confidence. Meanwhile, John's debating all the things he can do with that cork.
You don't want to know where his mind went.
Yeah, I mean, you've been looking at that thing far too long to...
Well, I'm like, why is it all like weird and cockeyed and... Yeah.
Alright, pass that over to Matt.
There's a joke that I have that made me think of, but that's going to wait.
No, it's funny. I said what I said.
I gave you much less than the other two, than John and I.
Oh, I don't think this is going to be a math here, boys.
I'm so excited.
One whiff, I'm like, oh yeah. Ooh. Big gulp.
Oh!
Smoky.
Oh, that is a lot of weird. Oh,
That's good. I don't like smoky beers, but that's good.
I'm not getting much smoke.
oh my god, I got a shit ton of it. Have another wasabi. Clear your palate, man.
How do you not get the smoke? There's a bunch of it.
Dude, I get this, like, terrible funk up front, which I'm sure is what they
The
meant to
funk
do.
and
And then I get a nice
sour is
smoky mid
What I
that
get.
I actually enjoy the smoke, but it's just a weird pairing with that tubular funk. And then at the end of it, I got this weird... I don't even know. It tastes like, I don't know, lunch meat for something like that. The way that it goes through this like roller coaster of flavor. This is not a Matt beer at all. This is going. I'm sorry, boys. This is gonna be a low score.
It is definitely like
You guys might want to overrate to balance me out.
acidic in the back of my throat.
Ugh.
Sorry, I'm looking at different Tabor things on, or not Tabor,
feel
Untapped
like-
things on it.
I feel like the after flavor is like if I licked a Spam can. Like it's that
Scores are really high.
that
on it,
weird
surprisingly.
meat and metallic.
One of our newest fruited spontaneous beers. This was
Oh.
obviously from a year or two ago. Blend of several barrels of various age with Michigan blueberries added.
They definitely didn't use extract. They definitely used real blueberries.
Most people are like very sour, complex flavor, good in small amounts.
Oh,
Matt would like to argue.
complex flavor. I agree. Ugh.
I like it.
Nope.
There is something besides the smoke which is bugging me,
Yup.
but there is a little bit of something in the funk. It just doesn't taste right to me.
I wish Smoke Money was here on this one.
Do you think it's the funk itself or the pairing of the funk with the smoke that's
Might
giving
be
that
that.
weird thing?
Might be
'Cause
that.
I wonder. I'm getting something.
Because I've never had a smoked beer
Sour.
like this.
Yeah, no.
I'll give him credit. The smoke is well done. Like
It's not over the top.
like for what little I like about this beer, the smoke was very nicely done. Like it's
Oh, did you get the chunk?
I did.
again?
It was on the, that's what I was looking down the barrel at. It was sitting here. I was trying not to give it to anybody.
All right.
I don't know if there's enough Pepto-Bismol in the world for that whole bottle of that.
Very vinegary sour.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I just got in a big gulp.
I
You can't be a good beer, a good sour, and be just straight vinegar.
Like, the more I drink it, the less I like it.
Well, yeah. Big gulp was not good for me on that.
Like, legitimately, like, I kind of enjoyed the first drink. And the more I have drank, the less I have liked it.
Oh.
And that pisses me off because there are some of my favorite sours out of Chicago. Dovetail does a great job. This one's just not. This is a miss for me. Like, I almost don't even want to finish it.
That's enough for me, dog. Give that to Randy Jackson.
You're up first. Ooh, I should have taken those damn Tums earlier.
Yeah. What am I going to give this damn thing?
And actually, I think this might have been a Tavor purchase because we did get a Dovetail off Tavor, I think.
Maybe.
I don't remember.
So it's not great. And that last big gulp really killed the score for me. Yeah, I got straight vinegar on that. I am torn between two scores.
Low and lower.
And I'm going to go with 0.5. And only because it's still not as bad as Listerman Pride. If I not had Listerman Pride, this is probably a 0.25.
We don't compare beers, John. We just do this beer this time.
I know. I'm aware. If you guys want to make it a 0.25, I mean, feel free.
It's your score, buddy.
No, I mean,
Do what you think.
on an average,
Oh.
I went 0.5.
Talents in deep meditation.
John gave it a 0.5. I gave it a 0.75. Like, if somebody gave that to me again, I
No.
couldn't drink it.
Maybe no.
Yeah, if I got that again, that might be a drain pour. Nah, well, I do my morals. 0.5 barely. That's rough, buds.
So a 0.5 average out of one of my favorite breweries in Chicago. That hurts.
Yeah. That was
But at the same time, look at Listerman. Sometimes good breweries just miss.
That's true.
Yeah.
You want to know what the average score on Untapped is for this?
Way higher than a 0.5.
A 4.04.
How?
I have no...
No, that did not come to mind before. So.
No, Tyler got that when we were in Chi-Town.
I don't... I only bought, 4 beers?
I don't remember.
One was a beer I really liked, and I thought we had I thought it was a different one that he suggested. I guess not. Must have been this one. I don't know.
This one is just trash.
I mean, maybe,
You know what I want to do to this one?
I thought you were going to throw it.
He's waiting on you to hit the button.
Fuck it out the window, son.
And I'm not going to talk about it, but yes.
Oh,
That's what I
think,
was hoping for.
yeah, I was like, oh, I'm ready. I just thought you were going to give me something to...
No.
Or next or
He's
other.
afraid.
It's a big glass bottle.
He's afraid he'll miss and break it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Guess I didn't factor that in there.
That was
Not good.
unpleasant, to say the least.
That's a 4, though. That really makes you, like, scratch your head. Like, is it only the people that like something like that drank it or rated it? Or
It was 156 ratings on it,
So,
and it had an average of a 4.
Untapped rating...
All right, Joe.
Yeah, like, and that's obviously that's the base for what we use, but I think we actually have a solid system. Most people are just like, "Oh yeah, this is really great," whether it really is or not.
My favorite ratings, and I only paid attention to them when I was running Books and Brews, was really good beer, or tried the IPA. I don't like IPAs. It's a 1.
Right.
Or really great beer, but not my style because I don't like sours. 1.
1.
Then why are you rating? And
Why are you buying it or drinking it or rating it?
Like the person who had a Michelada was like, "Oh yeah, it tastes like tomato." Well, no shit, fucking dumbass.
I remember that one. That one was great.
What? You? I don't even know.
real quick,
Tastes too much like tomato juice. You're drinking
No
a Mitchell.
shit. Yeah.
not to cut you guys off, but just because Russell's got to bounce, he says, "Got to bounce, guys." Liz got hung up. Words are hard today. So no pet name this week. Sorry, John. Oh, and your logo looked supreme, is his actual word, at the trade show this week.
Thank you, bud.
Yep,
Thank you, sir.
Appreciates all you do. And don't forget to swing by Freedom and get my summer package. Yeah.
Go get John's package from
Go get
Freedom.
my package.
I mean, he could have even asked nicely, "Oh, hey, friendly reminder, could you?" "Oh, no, go get my package."
Make sure you guys...
No, they're hounding me because they're sending me emails being like, "Hey, it's still here." And I already told Russell I thought I had one there, so.
Don't forget, guys, check out Turfs Up Radio, especially on 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern, for Turfs Up Radio's Nightcap with Hecubus.
That is 5 to 7 p.m. specifically Pacific time.
Look at John go.
Your industry, your station.
Oh, Russell says he's going to grab your package with both hands tomorrow, big boy.
Oh, yeah, firmly, please. Yeah, a little fragile.
Make sure to grab it from the bottom.
Yes. A little heavy.
And Ben just jumped on. He says, "Just saying, I spent 6 weeks in ATL, and now the Braves are in the World Series. Coincidence?" You're
Yeah.
welcome, Tyler.
All right, it's time to get this out of the fridge.
Okay.
That looks like some Deviate. I was also going to say, we got like 10 minutes, boys. We're doing pretty good. We should have another beer. Get the taste of that last
Are we going to go the festival lager?
devil juice
No,
out
we're
right
gonna
Or
there.
just go to this
Mouth.
stout?
Yeah, then we have a break before we go.
All right.
Do we,
That's hour 2.
All right.
or do we want to do that one and then save this for next time?
Fuck you. This is Deviate's
I want to enjoy your hour 2 of those style.
unapproved PTO
We were so close, John.
Imperial Stout with coffee and molasses at 10.3%.
Coffee and molasses. So that's like at least 3 beers with coffee tonight? All right.
Maybe I understand why he wants to split them up. I respect Tyler a little more now.
Every once in a while, I'll get it right.
Even a blind squirrel finds a nut, buddy.
Except for you.
No.
Oh, I'm blind in one eye.
Maybe we should blind the other one.
Then he'll drive us.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah. All right, that's going to be 2 from Deviate tonight.
So,
No, it's 1 from Deviate.
No, Satan Seedlings.
No, it's not.
Oh, yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
No, buddy.
one of you can't read. I'm not sure which one. I remember reading the can.
The
but
logo literally says Center Point Brewing.
It's a collab.
All right, so still Center Point.
I bought it from Deviate.
Doesn't matter.
Literally. I was like, no, I bought it at Deviant Saturday.
You get that rope-a-dip over there, little buddy?
But you saw what I was.
I know. It's a collab. I know what you're looking at.
Unapproved PTO.
Not bad.
Now, maybe to give them a little bit of a break here.
No.
How old is a... Cause
It's a stout.
Crowler, right? Or...
This is a
can.
crowler.
A what?
A crowler.
Yeah, okay. So, all right. So if this is a crowler, we've had this for a bit.
Not really, because
Crowler's
crowler's
32. This
Oh,
is just a hand canned.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I would call it just hand canned.
Fuck you.
You missed again. It's over here.
Oh.
It literally was flying over here while he was like slapping shit.
Right.
Yeah,
And then it just went right in front of his
And he's
eyes.
blind.
like that thing just flew in front of Matt. Like fuck you.
I just like-
oh, there's two of them now.
was I wearing 3D glasses? Like it was coming right out at me at the screen.
It's because there's two of them now. I just saw both of them.
All right. So does like a hand canned can store as well as a traditional?
If
line
it's
can?
done right, it should still store very well.
Okay. I'm not saying this is bad, but I just wonder if maybe some of the stuff got lost to the ways of time because we've had this for a bit of a minute.
If it's done right, it should still stay well.
And if Chris was watching, which I don't think she is right now, but she might be able to tell us if they have the mobile canners in or if they're doing the hand canning.
I think those were when they did hand canning. I think.
Not sure.
Might have been mobile. Mobile scares me.
Yeah, mobile's what it is.
There's not a lot of good
Yeah.
results from the mobile canners.
Is that Mobile, Alabama?
Mobile, Alabama.
No, literally, like it's a company that companies will come in and when you'll schedule them to come into can, and when they come there, they'll bring their whole canning system and set it up, and you can.
Kind of like Meals on Wheels, but cans on wheels.
Yeah. Oh, I like cans on wheels.
Tyler, write that down.
I think that's a different thing that you and I would plan. Different kind of cans.
I like it though.
That sounds like a mobile topless barbershop to me.
And then,
That actually sounds amazing.
And then Tyler could wear his branded T-shirt on the back, put it in the canner danner.
We do need to make that T-shirt. But
And Mocha could wear the Get Sloppy shirt.
dude, mobile,
I'm gonna wear the Get Sloppy booty shorts.
mobile topless barbershop,
Might backfire.
like the mobile blood bank units, except do.
Yeah, I mean that's my post-divorce retirement plans.
So John and I just plan on piggybacking and helping him with it.
Getting
Somebody
those booty shorts.
Somebody has to make sure you make money.
Yeah.
You like to give away shit too much.
I do.
John's like, good point. Shit.
I know.
That's why you
I just want. I'm very hospitality and service oriented. I just want everybody to have a good time.
and I want to make money making sure everybody has a good time. What do you guys think of this?
It's solid. It's got a nice roast in it. Being that coffee flavor, sometimes you can get overly roasty and toasty, and I think it's a good balance there.
I don't get much molasses.
No, I wonder if it fell out a little bit.
It's molasses. Where's it gonna fall to?
Maybe
The bottom of the can. I shook it.
I feel like something's like it tastes fine, like not bad, like it's a solid beer, but I feel like something's like kind of missing or lacking from it. I can't put my finger out. The molasses isn't as present as I imagine to be, but just it tastes more like a base stout with something just not quite dialed in.
At 10.3, it's boozy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a boozy beer. It's pretty hot.
I definitely noticed the heat.
Yeah, it's not masking it real well. I don't know if I can say quite 10, but it'd be like 8, 9 at least. Like, so it's pretty close.
I would have said 10 or 11.
Yeah, okay, sure would have to.
That's why we can't have nice things. Yeah, I guess we'll score this.
You go first?
Yeah, I'm first on this one. I'll give it a 3. I think it's missing something. I agree with Matt. I think that's well described. I can't figure out what it is besides the molasses, but there's something else. It just feels like it's lacking. So I'll give it a 3. I think it's still good. I just think it's missing something.
I'm gonna agree with that. Like 3 sounds right. Like it's it's not bad. There's nothing like inherently wrong. It's drinkable. It's got a decent flavor. It's got a good ABV. Yeah, I could drink this. There's no qualms. I'd say no to drinking this. So, just I wish I could put my finger on what that is. That I feel like there's just like something.
You know what it is? It needs to warm up. It needs to get room temp. It's cold.
I bet that would help. Probably, honestly.
Yeah.
It's also deviate. We're scared to let it get warm.
So I'm going to go 3 1/4. I do think if it had a chance to warm up a little bit, those flavors would smooth. But yeah, it's an alright beer. It's
honestly,
solid.
So, and this is my bias talking right here, but I don't understand the hype around DVA in this area. I really don't. I would rather go buy stouts from Windmill, Hoplore, hell, oatmeal stouts from Scarlet Lane. Centerpoint's made better stouts, and I don't like Centerpoint at all.
Well, I think to play devil's advocate, like Hoplore, I had no idea who they were till we had the show. They're not as readily available over here. Windmill, especially stouts, we don't see those this way very much. I didn't know about them until we had this show. Like, this is a better known in the area place, and having been there a few times, these are much like Listerman to me, where I applaud them because they do a lot of different things. They don't really repeat themselves. They're always trying something new, which is cool. And I think a lot of the stuff they do works, and I think a lot of the stuff they do doesn't appeal to me or isn't so
that's
great.
a great comparison because I think Listerman's overrated as fuck as well.
But when I go to either one and I have something I like, I'm like, damn, this is really good. This is really cool. This is really different. And when I have something that's, like this is like, I could drink it, I could take it, I could leave it, which isn't bad, but, it's not like, I've never really gone into either of those very often. I had like, oh my god, this is disgusting. It happens on occasion because every place does it, but from the multitude of things I've had, they've usually been at least an average or better, and so they've had some things that have been like crazy knockouts. And that's the way I look at both of those. Both of them do remind me a lot of each other.
Yeah, but the hype surrounding DV8, you would think would be nothing but fire beers.
So, I think they have had a couple of fire beers that has helped them build this sort of fanboy sort of culture around it. I think they're in an area of town where really the only other brewery in the area is Trader's Point. And they're not bad. And honestly, if I'm going for core beer and more consistency, I'm probably going to go to Trader's.
Same.
But
also, DVA doesn't have core beers.
I like
right.
I like Trader Stouts too.
Yeah.
Like I like their various stouts they roll through better.
Yeah. So I think they've had a couple fire beers that they've kind of built this upon, and then they've taken this whole thing of we never make the same beer twice sort of deal a little far, and I think they're a little pretentious. So I think there's a little bit of a, yeah, you're kind of an asshole.
Little?
Yeah.
Like I'm an asshole and I don't even want to go there.
Ooh, great question, great comment right here, boys. Yeah, sitting down, good. Drew Wilkes, don't know if that name rings a bell, says, where do you want to find Hoplore? Always looking for new accounts for our beer.
Oh.
Do you guys have any good recommendations
Well,
on
Drew,
what would be good places
the answer
to get
is
in at?
everywhere.
Yeah, the more the merrier, but what would be like good places for them to target?
Honestly, they do more on tap targeting.
Okay.
Like, because that's what their focus is. Let me know if I'm wrong, Drew, but you guys seem to be more readily on tap than in, like, bottles or cans.
Clap your hands.
You're at the two places usually that I go, and that's Fives and Anderson and Indie Craft Brew. So
I don't go out to eat a lot. I cook a lot at home. However, if I'm going to go out to a place that's not a brewery,
Ale Emporium would be a solid
I was going to say Ale would be a really good one because that's a big place. It's got a lot of people coming in and out. That would go good there.
Ale Emporium at that 96th Street,
especially 96.
Allisonville and 465.
Yeah.
Other places I oftentimes go, just because the area I'm in, is Britain Tavern, which has some craft beer. I think Eddie's is going to be a little bit more craft friendly, so Eddie's Sports Pub.
See, which is funny because Britain, back when I used to go, 6 years ago now, used to have a great craft lineup. They did a craft beer night where they lowered the price and like really pushed their crafts, and then they got that new ownership, and new ownership must not like beer that much because selection died.
And let's be honest, like Books and Brews Noblesville.
Actually, yeah, Books and Brews Noblesville.
I was going to throw that up.
Which I think they're doing something with them, maybe. I can't remember.
Cool.
Drew does confirm no canning line yet.
That's what I thought. But yeah, Drew, you're at Fives, you're at Indie Craft Brew.
Ale Emporium
Ale
would be the
Emporium.
biggest one I would
Ale
think.
Emporium
if you
would be
get in
who I'd
there, it would
push.
be great for you.
They're great with craft beer, and they love trying new craft beer.
Yeah, they have so many taps, so many people that come in and out. They're very craft friendly.
Yeah.
That would be a good one if you could get in at.
And if you do get in,
And that'd be good exposure for you,
if
too.
you do get in, let us know, because we will make sure.
Yeah, we'll go drink the shit out
well,
of it.
we'll send
Well,
the
that too.
we'll send the TBGU in there. We'll drink the shit out of it, so then they want to buy more from
We'll
it.
blow a keg. The TBGU will blow a keg.
Yeah, we got your back.
Yeah.
It's actually a thing. We would do that.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah, I feel like we could.
Preferably a stout, but if it's something else, we'll drink it just to help you.
Yeah.
You guys do have good fruited stuff too.
We'll blow a keg. And Kuma's.
Oh, yeah.
Kuma's
Kuma's
Corner.
would... I don't know if they have a whole lot of draft lines there. Well, no, they do. Yeah, they have some. Yeah, if you get a Kuma's,
Yeah.
Kuma's would be really
Kuma's
cool.
will be good.
Kuma's
Yeah.
would be a good fit too, I think,
Yes.
personality-wise.
I agree.
So, yeah.
Let's
There we
make
go,
it
Drew. Can't wait to have Stefan, and I think, Drew, tell me if I'm wrong, are you coming to hang out that night as well?
Yeah.
When
that's coming up
Stefan's
soon.
on?
Might need to send out reminders.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Good.
Plus, I plan on doing a big social media push for that one to give them a little extra love. But they're on... Whoa, my phone had that all messed up. On November 15th is when Stefan's here.
That was
So
really like 2 or 3 weeks.
I'm real excited for that. We have... Our next 3 are going to be a blast.
Okay.
We have Mike Lawton coming back next week.
All right.
Mike Lawton. Yeah. We have Sochati's owner.
But we kind of like go on Mike Lowry, Mike Lawton. No, Mike Lawton.
Mike Lawton.
Lawton. Good Lawton. Good Lawton.
And then we have Stefan the following week after that.
Yeah.
Drew asked, is there enough room?
Actually, our next 5 weeks are fun because we have one of my best friends who's a big movie buff.
Okay.
He's gonna show up.
Is that Kyle?
Yeah, Kratz is gonna do it, and I'm gonna tell him what movie we're doing that week, and he's gonna do
can do
that
that,
with us
okay.
too. And then Patrick from Bad Dad is following right after that.
Nice,
Our
good.
next 5 weeks are unbelievably
Sounds
fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's better than tonight.
but
I
yeah,
was gonna push a button, but I was like, I could go with the So Juicy, but I don't know what's the right button for
it's
like
gonna be a fun
next
5
couple
week
weeks.
It's a
stretch.
lot of fun.
So, yeah, I look forward for the next 5 weeks. We have some great guests coming on. We still have some final open slots for this quarter. So if you're a brewery, a friend, anything that's never been on the show, let us know. We'll try to get you in. I will start scheduling quarter 1 of next year, probably in November. So,
Real quick, too, before we get to break, Drew says they're dropping Push Pop Damn It at 5s and Indie Craft
Oh,
Brew
Jesus.
on Thursday.
it's going to be diabetes in a glass, and I guarantee it's going to taste stupid good, and I'm going to be pissed about it.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, you guys at Hoplore, every time you drop a beer like that, I want to hate it because it's diabetes in a glass, and then I take a drink and go, God damn it, Stefan did it again.
I'm going to just piss Tyler off and make him beverages I like. Like, everybody wins here.
All right, guys. So that is the end of hour number 1. We've gone a few minutes past now, just chit-chatting. We graded that out as a 3 for the unapproved PTO. Solid beer. Nothing special, but solid beer. Scores were a little low to finish up hour 1 before that. But I expect that to take a very quick upwards turn.
Yeah, I do too.
Hour 2 is set up to be a very solid hour. We'll be right back in a few minutes. I'm TBG_Ops Guy.
Modog B&Q.
Behind the mic.
I'll scream Matt.
We'll be right back.
John and off-screen man, big bushy beards and nothing high. Two bearded guys. Oh yes they are two bearded guys. Oh yes they are two bearded guys. Oh yes they are two bearded guys. Oh yes.
Oh yeah, were we recording that?
Yeah.
Yes!
It's all
Nice.
I kind of hope Jenny hears it one day. Like a,
If we ever use
Yeah.
that for podcasting, that she might hear it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've met her.
yeah, she's.
Fun lady.
Have I?
No.
Had the pleasure?
I don't think so.
Do I play Have You Met Matt?
She's. Yeah, Jenny's great.
867-539.
welcome.
I already know her number. Never mind.
Welcome back to hour number 2. Got a little distracted.
Yep.
By my friend selling her car. That's it.
Yeah, the hot MILF with the big. Oh wait, the yellow.
Big headlights.
Okay.
Right? On the
Yeah.
car.
They like to come
Pop-up
up
headlights.
when they turn on.
Oh, what's up, guys? I'm TBG_Ops guy.
Mudhog being Q.
Behind the mic.
Off-screen high beams.
That was a good one. That's his best one yet.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Check out all our sponsors on the screen. They all take care. They take care of us. They're great people. When we get to our can, there's another sponsor there as well. Thank you to all of them. Also, check out Two Beerded Guys Drunken Movie Reviews wherever you can find your podcasts. This week's movie that we are recording tonight, John had never seen. John had loved every second of it. John,
Yeah,
tell us what it is.
The Thing.
It was so
good.
great.
I knew enough about it that I was like, I think I'm really going to enjoy this. And spoiler alert, I did.
For the podcast, spoiler alert, John loved it.
Yeah.
But yeah, check that out. We also dropped last week The Strangers and Hubie Halloween.
Yep.
Because those are so much alike.
Well, Hubie was supposed to be in another week.
One's good and one's not.
Hubie is amazing.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're spot on with that. Huey is awesome. I know you guys hate me for The Strangers, but it's fine.
Talk about your all-time backfires there, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, tonight, this is the best movie we have watched this month. And we've watched some good movies.
Yeah.
But The Thing is, God, it's classic.
And the next Monday, we will be doing Nightmare on Elm Street. So
Also classic, not as good, but it's okay.
it's a slow burn, especially at the beginning.
There's some...
Actually, I see you did
Slow
there.
burn.
But upon rewatching it last night, I was like, man, this is like, I thought it took longer to get there, and because I was just like, all right, I got plenty of time. I'm just gonna eat my dinner. I'm like, oh shit, like Freddy's already here. It went a lot faster when I wasn't paying as dedicatedly attention to it. Like it went by really quickly. Oh damn, I'm halfway through the movie.
I'm not going to go anymore because that's for
like
next week.
A different review for a different day.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for that one. And I'm actually going to rewatch because that's my favorite slasher is Freddy. So I got to actually pay more attention to it and focus in, square up.
Saw that.
Yeah. There you go.
All right, so our first beer of hour number 2 is Elder Pines Brewing and Blending Company's Festival Lager, German style Fest beer.
It's a Festivus for the rest of us.
This is a 6%er, a product of the United States of America.
USA.
America.
Out of Gaithersburg, Maryland.
Maryland.
Speaking of America, the movie, I was driving through somewhere and someone was talking about John 3:16, and I was like, America, like everything it said John 3:16.
John 3:16.
I was like, I don't know if I need to rewatch that, but I kind of feel like I should.
Oh God, what movie was it we watched recently? The animated movie.
A lot of them.
America, the motion picture.
Well, all right, was it called America? I couldn't
The
remember.
motion picture.
Yes.
All right, I couldn't remember if that's what
Or
it was
just
called or not.
one long bro joke, just
the whole time.
It was amazing.
National Anthem's Freebird.
I'm gonna rewatch that.
Got to see that shit live.
I kind of want to rewatch that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know that I need to, but I feel like I want to.
Yeah, I want to.
It's one of those I want to get my nephews together and be like, "Have you seen this yet?" No.
Yeah.
Sit down, my friend. They're 22, 21, and 19. Like that, I feel like that would just be the perfect.
That's
Just
the age.
crack a few beers, for the legal age drinking ones.
Yeah.
Someone's got to be wearing like the Abraham Lincoln skiing on two sharks tank top while you're doing it, because
My
that's
nephew
that whole
Ethan.
movie in a
That'd be
nutshell.
My nephew Ethan.
Is that a thing?
Have you not seen those?
In real life?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, there's you can get like Abraham Lincoln riding a unicorn
Yeah.
or George Washington like skiing on
Oh yeah,
sharks.
those shirts are hilarious.
And you can get them on like tank tops, brah, from America.
4th of
And-
July and Memorial Day, baby.
That's like those like the bro shirts, and this that was that movie incarnate.
No, that sums that up. God damn.
Well, I know
didn't
what
know.
John's wearing
Yeah,
for the
well,
neighborhood 4th of July.
I figured that out during
Yeah, like I'm
during the
doing
drunken
that
movie
for
review.
sure.
I said
Yeah,
that. Now
yeah,
I get.
Can
why
we
I
do
did
it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
I mean, the entire neighborhood invited me back, so I'm
Yeah. Definitely doing that.
Maybe he'll get set up with someone by then.
I mean, I know. So close.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right, back to this fest beer.
It is. So we've had some fest beers that tend to the sweeter side. This is not it.
No, which I kind of love. You like the sweeter
Yeah,
side.
it's not my. Yeah.
This tends to the spicier side a little bit.
Yep.
I still feel like through these like Oktoberfest beers that we've had, like the fest beers and
This-
stuff, like
This is accurate to a fest beer, though. Good flavor, but not over the top flavor.
Yeah.
Lighter colored.
Yep.
This very much is what Smo described as a fest beer compared to an Oktoberfest.
Yep.
I just feel like I don't really know what to expect to compare this to like a bar or a benchmark. Like they all kind of taste like, it's beer. I don't have anything like objectively to criticize.
Spicy lager.
Yeah. It's a.
Okay.
There's your benchmark. Spicy
Okay.
lager.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tyler.
It's a spicy lager. It's astringent in the mouthfeel.
I love how you're still wearing this.
Yeah.
Are you going to wear it till we get to that beer?
See, he's a steal at that
No, I'm
price.
just gonna wear it the entire time.
Oh, okay.
From my BYBC.
From your BBC?
From my BBC. Gonna bring her own.
BYBBC.
What?
Bring your own big black. I mean, anyway.
Yeah. So, definitely not getting me in those specific jingles.
The jingles, not the tingles, the jingles.
tingles.
Those that's a little more. That's like that's like a month and a half away, buddy.
It's tingling my jingles.
Is it
It's not.
tingling your jiggles?
It's not. No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of BYBBC, she says y'all are silly.
Yeah.
We love you, dear. All right, so this beer, though, it'd be Matt goes first.
I don't know. So it's all right. Like probably for the style it is. I'm sure it's probably pretty good. Again, like flavor wise, I don't have a lot to compare it to. I would drink it. I wouldn't complain. I think it's well crafted. I'm gonna go 3 1/4. It's not my particular style, so again, I'm not knowing a lot. I'm a little jaded on it, but jaded's not the right word. That means I'm overdone, but a little ignorant towards it. That's what I should have said.
It's actually better with a big gulp. But it's definitely, if there's a range in fest beers, I think Tyler's right. It's a little more spice that you might expect, but I really like the more malty sweet that is not this one. So I'm gonna say it's perfectly average fest beer out of 3.
I really enjoyed it, but I didn't like it as much as I was hoping. It was my anticipated beer of the night, just because of the hype that does surround this brewery at times.
What did Matt give it?
3.
Oh, did he? Okay.
No, he gave it 3 1/4.
We did.
You gave it a 3.
I gave it a 3.
I'm giving it a 3.5. I really enjoyed it, just it still wasn't quite what I was hoping for based on the brewery. So it's going to be a 3.5 average. No, it's not. It's going to be a 3 1/4 average. Woo! All of a sudden I can't do
Oh,
that.
you got all that math credit you got.
I did the hard one earlier.
Yeah.
And then,
Phrasing?
no, it's 3 1/4 average. 3 1/4, 3.5.
That's what I.
Oh. Chris, who's joined us off camera,
Off-screen ream.
says it would be a 3. He's been off-screen reaming Matt for the last 10 minutes. So.
Yeah, it's interesting.
See, we just keep it quiet back here, boys. Don't worry about us.
They do what they're gonna do.
Matt's hetero life mate. You guys have met him before.
I'm pretty popular in that community.
You are.
I see the continue
You
on
have
that
a type.
path,
You
yeah.
just don't know it.
Hetero life mates, yeah, it's not even women at all.
Oh, no,
There's
not
really
just
no
that
love
community.
interest at all.
The older gay men love you, too.
They do.
I hear I have a pretty good pull in that
He's
community.
oblivious to it, just like he is even with women. So
Yeah.
he's oblivious to all of it.
Yeah, it's
so.
not just a women thing.
All
It's-
sexual advances.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's oblivious.
I'm not even-
Women or men, if you want Matt, walk up to him and be like, I want to suck your dick.
Be very,
he's
very
still
blunt
50-50.
specific.
He understands what he's
So,
talking about.
there might be a chance he doesn't understand.
Yeah, but I'm like, it's a funny joke, you know, like,
Yeah.
Oh
you,
my God,
you gotta be
that's so
very,
true.
very direct, persistent, have a straight face, look me in the
Oh
eye.
my God, it's so true.
Like,
Yeah.
just grab it, pull it out, and then he might. At that point, he's like, "Oh, wait,
This
maybe."
might be happening.
Oh, something's happening.
That's so fucked up.
Yes, though. Imagine being me. Yeah, it's a rough life sometimes.
I don't want to.
I mean, other things in the life are pretty good.
Oh, when's Optimus Prime coming?
Supposed to be around
After his
Christmas.
blowjob.
Yeah. Well, no.
He said some things in his life is good. Optimus
Yeah.
Prime is one
No,
of
that
them.
Optimus Prime's gonna be here. Like, I can put that on a date.
No, I meant after Optimus Prime.
Christmas?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's supposed to be shipping around Christmas. I think it said.
All right. Except for that, we're gonna do the unboxing video, right? We're gonna do it. We have to do an unboxing video for that, man.
I mean, we can, I guess. Like,
have
that's
to.
your prerogative.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna unbox it. So if you guys want to be
when
there.
when you get it, you're gonna text us, and we're gonna come right on over, and we're gonna open up your box, Matt.
I don't know if that's
It'd be the
quite.
first time.
That doesn't sound right, John. I think I have to say yes to that, don't I?
Yes. Oh.
So this is the one that's gonna be like pina colada.
No,
Yeah.
you have no. You're Matt. You'll be fine.
All right, so this is Satan's Seedlings.
Because it has coconut.
16 point.
No, it does not have coconut.
Oh my
Listen,
It is Asian coconut rum barrel.
and now we're splitting hairs.
16.39%. Very specific.
Very.
That is very specific.
Blended Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrel, coconut rum, and spiced rum barrels. Yeah, it's a barrel aged Imperial Stout. It's a collab between DV8 and Centerpoint Brewing.
Cool label.
Local on local here.
It's like one of those stick figure families.
But devil,
Yeah, and the mom's like, "Why? I hate you all."
is that why she's pulling her head off?
Yeah.
No, that's her covering her eyes while she cries.
Oh, she's got a really long neck then.
Yes, she does.
I'm going with mine. I think she's like, doing the. Wasn't that in
And her neck's
Beetlejuice?
just stretching.
Oh, see, if we would have gotten both reviews this week, we could have done like Beetlejuice next week.
Too bad.
You seem like you are not a Beetlejuice fan.
We can still do Beetlejuice next week if you want.
Edward Scissorhands.
I love Beetlejuice. Fuck no.
That was pretty good. Beetlejuice is definitely superior. It's got Michael flipping Keaton.
If we were,
That's true.
That movie is not for kids. I don't care what anyone says that
No.
saw it as a kid. Like, I watched it as an adult. I'm like, oh my god, this is not a kids movie at all.
I mean, I watched it as a kid.
I did too, but in hindsight, I'm like, I shouldn't have.
You like it, don't you? No.
It's okay. It's a little artificially.
But there's nothing. There's
I
nothing
know,
in there.
I know, but it still comes off as artificially.
See.
I get like a suntan lotion texture.
Well, I don't know why.
Not from coconut, nothing like that. Just like it.
It's very smooth.
It's okay.
It's a very smooth beer.
Now, are you saying texture? Are you having a mouthfeel moment over there, Tyler?
It's very viscous. Or viscous.
I think that's my problem. Is I think the viscosity is getting. It's just too oily.
I'm going to interject that I think it's the rum that is giving you that weird flavor, because I'm not a big rum
It's
guy.
possible I don't like rum
normally,
at all.
and I think the rum barrel is probably what's giving you this weird off-putting flavor, because that's the way I'm interpreting this with my
It's possible I don't like rum at all.
Now
So,
think about this. At 16.39,
I don't believe that's accurate.
I would be interested to actually have Smo test it
to smell it.
because
Have it
because
snowed.
the
Which is the
10
proper
point
vernacular for
the
that.
10.3 we had earlier was much boozier. Yeah.
Oh, Raina's pinky's out off screen.
While reaming that, he finds it delicious with his pinky out.
Yeah. I
can give this a well-crafted, and if it is indeed 16, that's a smooth, and I appreciates that ABV. But flavor-wise, I think it's the rum is not doing it for me on my my preferred tastes. But objectively, I can't really fault it. It's more subjectively.
No, it's not bad. Like, I'm not going to be like, no, one. It's just...
So gonna be some varied scores here because I was just like So I will say this also.
Not a lot of legs on this one though. Like for the, I think I'd prefer or expect almost a heavier body. It's a little
thin.
little thinner than I would have anticipated. John, are you like them thick?
A little thin, a little oily.
I can see the oily aspect of it because it is very viscous, and I think the flavors do come together. There's not like Matt was worried about the coconut rum, but it's just a barrel. There is no adjuncts in it. There's no other flavors
No, I
in
know.
this.
No, I'll give you that. Yeah, it's not as coconut as I expected, but I
But
think
what's
I think
funny
the rum
is it still
kinda,
feels fake to me.
Right, and I get what you're saying.
yeah.
That's kind of the shocking thing to it. Was just like, boy, it's very, very smooth and viscous, and
I mean, it's
and if you want to say
silky.
oily, I could see that.
Yeah, this is a beer of like things that don't make sense together.
Like
it's kind of like things like, all right, well, it's silky, but it's thin, and it's viscous, but it's not got legs, and it's not thick, and it's just,
I mean,
it's
look
a
at
lot
Tyler's
of
glass. It's freaking coated. It's caramel color.
dude. I'm doing this like, and there's nothing sticking to the side of the glass. Like it's got no legs running down it. Like it's clear. Like as soon as it.
But
goes
if
down.
you look, there's a very
Yellowish caramel color.
yeah. You're
Alright.
just not getting your typical legs that you expect.
Okay, so we're saying the same thing here.
No, because it's still the viscosity's still there. The oil's still holding to the glass. There's still a caramel color. You're just looking for that lacing, that legs, that more darker.
Yeah, like normally when we get something this like heavy,
It is
I'm
not.
expecting to see it stick running down the glass for like a hot second after I like tip the glass straight
gotcha.
vertical.
I mean, yeah, it's not
Carbonated
real
at all.
carbonated, which
At all.
for the style, it's.
Carbonation's not an issue. I don't care about that. My stouts.
It'll
just-
definitely need rinsed. The glass as well.
I feel
Thoroughly.
like for what our normal deviant experiences have been, I was pleasantly happy with this one.
Eh,
Like I said, objectively, I can't say that there's much to critique, but subjectively, I'm a little on the fence.
John, you're first.
I do, and I'm gonna rate it the way
Matt, hold on.
I'm gonna rate it
You have to rate here just
a 4 1/4. Like if I see it again, I'll get it out. I think if you say that you don't like the way the rum blends with it, that's totally fine, and I get that. So for me, it kind of works. So I'm gonna go 4 1/4.
3.
Yeah.
I'll meet somewhere in the middle at. I'm gonna go 3.5. I'm gonna split the difference because like there's
3.5.
the things that I do like, I like. The things that I don't like, I don't. And I feel like that's gonna be somewhere kind of as far as I can get with it. Off screen, Reem, what are you thinking?
3.75.
Oh, that's not
3.75?
that far.
Yeah.
Is he turning slowly into Chris Palin?
Oh, God, I hope not.
Don't even joke. That's not even funny.
Yeah. Oh.
We don't want to have to ostracize him. No, he wears a different hat for every episode.
Yeah. But I see where you're coming from on that.
Don't even joke. We'd have to ostracize him.
That was very delicious. And the aspect of it was smooth. It had a lot of the flavors working for it. I don't know. I didn't get the description of it, but it seems like it was
It's a
barrel-aged.
barrel-aged stout. It's a stout aged in
Bourbon.
barrels, aged in coconut rum barrels, and aged in spiced rum barrels.
There was no bourbon barrels.
Yeah, there is.
Is there?
Yeah.
Bourbon
Yeah, I
barrels?
could definitely
Yeah.
taste that.
I
I
missed
could
that
taste
description.
the barrel, then the rum brought in the sweetness. And then it was,
Nah, I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan of rum either, but like the sweetness that it brought after the bourbon barrel was really refreshing. Like,
It was definitely a different take, and it was well crafted. I think I think for like Tyler and I, the rum didn't work
It
for
didn't
us.
land for you guys, yeah.
Yeah,
I get it.
but I
It's
can see
fine.
where it would or why it would.
Yeah.
It just it didn't work for me.
All right.
All right, on to one that should go for all of us. This is Wicked Weeds Brewing Dark Age. Bourbon Barrel Aged Imperial Stout with coffee. This comes from the BYBC herself, Jennifer.
Whenever you need that BBC, give her a call.
Oh, she just got the finger crossed. Like she is on it. Like
Nice.
This is Dark Age Coffee Imperial Stout emerges from the whiskey barrel. Its dark malt complexity and smooth sweetness softened by its evolution in the oak with specialty coffee from Mountain Air Roasting. A living testament to the marriage of method and mystery.
Now, Jennifer, the fact you put the fingers crossed emoji, does that mean you have not tried this, or...
No, she's had beers
You're
that
hoping
she's
that
liked
you-
before.
She
Or
just
like
knows
it.
that she brings us beer that we really hate. So
That's pretty often, actually.
yeah.
Oh, last week when you weren't here, she actually had beers that we actually liked, though, right, John?
Which ones were they?
I can't remember specifically because I've slept and drank since then.
It
but-
was other than the 903. It was a pretty decent night.
No,
Nothing-
she had a beer, and we were like, oh, because she even made the joke, like, oh, the one time Tyler's not here, she brought a beer that actually we were like,
Oh,
oh,
she
yeah.
did.
Was that Southern Tier?
Maybe? She said she said she got this one for us all
Hubbard's
specifically.
Cave?
Oh, no, it was the pot de cream.
The pot de cream.
Pot de cream.
Caramel. Wait, what?
Pot de cream.
Yep.
Actually, there's a
Oh, yeah. The Hubbard's Cave.
Sorry, there's an accent
Yep,
mark on
there's
there.
Hubbard's Cave.
I apologize for mispronouncing that all last week, Jen. It's pot de crumb. Did not see the accent
The
mark on
crumb.
that. The crumb?
The creme. Yeah, no, that one was.
That was
interesting, solid.
really good. I do remember that one. Yeah, that was her. That was Hubbard's Cave. Yes. Flavored Imperial Stout, 12%. It was.
So if you
I can
all,
tell this gonna, just from hearing, this is going to be a good one. I got faith in this.
if you all want to hear about the new PBR salted caramel, I'm
do.
sure we're going to mention it on our drunken movie review.
We also will probably do a 1-minute review that will be posted on our page.
Nice. Okay. Because
I feel like that's one that'll be fun.
yeah, that'll be fun.
She's saying that she also brought the Nitro Samoa.
Yep, I saw that one on here too.
Yeah, so that one was pissed me off because it was very
I don't recall that one being as great.
well. It was very artificial, but yet artificial done well, which pissed me off.
Maybe it was good. I don't know.
The Nitro S'mores was Pete gave it a 4.75,
Oh, shit.
Jen gave it a 4.25, and John gave it a 3.75.
Yeah,
And I don't count.
yeah, because I can't give anything that's that artificial a 4 or greater. 'Cause I'm not going to seek it out, but it was.
Pete
done
damn
well.
near gave it a 5,
I know, and it was artificial as shit.
which means Matt probably loved it because Pete and Matt usually follow along pretty similar on stouts.
It's true. We did have a moment at Boone County Jail Distillery.
Yeah, a couple.
And by a moment, I mean a lot of moments.
Dude, I'm still mad I missed out on the pickle moonshine.
You should be. You scheduled that event.
Shit happens, okay? Damn it!
to you every time.
Does anybody know the ABV on this?
Oh, no, I couldn't
Besides
read
me?
it.
No, I don't.
God damn, I meant to have you do this one. Alright, it'll be an ABV guesser today.
I can do the horse if you want.
I already know it.
Shit.
That was the problem. This was the only stout I didn't see before I,
I feel
put
like
it out there.
I looked at them both. I might have seen, but I can't say for sure that I did or didn't.
My guess is you did.
I'm both of them, like this and the next, but...
Huh.
13%.
So
Did you taste it already?
Reem is quick out the gate.
Alright, Reem gave it a 13.
Now this is Price is Right rules, so... Sure you want 12.9 that?
Why would you 12.9 that?
Go big or go.
Because 13, if it's 12.9, 13's over, bud.
But if it's higher than 13, he wins. You got one area where you.
Just let it
He's
go.
so bad at
Just let it
this.
go. That's why he never wins. It's fine.
I actually hit it on the nose once.
You did.
And I was like 0.1 over twice.
That
Matt, what are
really-
you going with?
I think it's your turn, John. We're going to go in full circle, buddy. I'm going to $1 the shit out of you guys.
He's literally just going to say 1%, I think.
That's honestly what I was going to do. Show him how to actually fucking play this game.
Motherfucker, I know what I'm doing.
You go 12.9? What the fuck?
What are you guessing?
Ah.
13.1.
Oh, you're a dick.
That's how you play it.
Tyler's going to do 12.9.
I
And
know
I'm
what
going to
it
do
is.
I'm going to do 1% just because we got it like...
My guess will literally be the answer if I guess. So,
I will say 12.
well, my guess is 14.1. So,
Damn.
guess what? It's 14.1 because it's not a guess. I'm reading the damn bottle again.
Wow. It's 14?
Yeah. So
No.
John
Which is
won.
why you don't do 12.9. God damn it. I'm so bad at this.
You one up them because then the only way
No, I
Reed
did.
wins
I was-
is if
I was
it's
asking him-
13.
Exact, basically, yeah.
First of all, I was joking. Second of all, I was like asking him if he wanted to change to 12.9.
But still,
You know, people are like, 12.99, Bob.
You're not making it any better.
That was pretty close.
you were.
You were.
Close. It was close.
You were first loser. Good job.
I was just playing the game.
Yeah.
Like a
Do you really think it was that high, or did you just want to?
No, I actually might have guessed even a little lower. It's
You say a little lower?
I don't think it's that boozy.
It's not. That's why I was like 12. I'm like, I feel like I got that cush zone between 13. Like I can do 12, be safe, and it's under 13. Was kind of my guess.
Not as good as the last one.
What's funny is I like it better than the last one.
Which is it's not as thick as the last one. It's not as syrupy.
It's not as flavorful.
Oh, I disagree.
They took a big advantage of the barrel aged.
That's the point of barrel aging.
Right. Yeah. With no other flavors.
Coffee.
Love the record show. Reem also is not a big fan of.
But it's a very
barrel
light
aged
coffee though. Like it is coffee. There's coffee in
But
it.
it's light, which is
But
why I like
it's
it.
very light.
BYBC, no matter what anybody else says, you nailed it on this one. I appreciate this beer.
I appreciate the beer, and this is a good like conversation beer for this too. Like, I think this is gonna be. We're all gonna have a different take on this one.
I think it's fine. I don't think there's anything that's outstanding about it. I think it's a good beer.
Yeah. Solid barrel aged.
Yeah. I would totally drink it again if I saw it on the shelf. Like, oh yeah, that one. Haven't seen that one before. I think that was good. No, I'll
I
probably
like
buy
it.
it.
I think they picked a good fresh barrel because that's also a science. Is picking the right barrels for your beers. What flavors you want to come out of them. You know, some beers you're going to age
That
in an
one was
older
boozy.
barrel that's been used before because you may want a different flavor profile. Some you use a fresher barrel. This tastes like a fresh whiskey barrel.
Oh, Jeff Becker's got the blue ghost face, and then a square that doesn't show the emoji, and then the 2 high five clap.
Basically, she's shocked I complimented her.
And she has one more bottle.
If I take a medium gulp, it's fucking boozy as shit.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I don't know who's supposed to go first, but I nominate Tyler to go first. I want to hear his
he does.
score before.
It is
Does it
me.
work out that way? Oh,
Yeah.
good.
It is me. No, I was getting ready to text Jen just to send her a middle finger emoji just because I can't compliment her and be nice.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do that back to back. So instead, I'll just
So,
do this,
yeah.
Jen. I am enjoying it. I think they used a great barrel. I think the flavor really comes into the beer. The coffee's light, but still there. That roast is still there. Without being dominating. And I'm tired of coffee beers always being dominating with that roast. So it's kind of nice. Honestly, I'm giving it a bounce back and forth. But I'm going to give it a 4. I bounce back and forth between it and 3.75. But I really do think I'll search this out. I'll give it a 4.
But Tyler went first. Now there's going to be, like, I think a fun thing going around. So, I appreciate the lighter coffee flavor, but at the same point, I feel like it's very watered down coffee where I would have liked a more coffee forward flavor, personally. Because if it's there, I'm like, don't just, tickle the step show, like, let me get some flavor out of this. The barreling was pretty smooth. I do appreciate the ABV. I think it's drinkable. It's decently crafted. I don't have a lot of objective criticism, but I think it's not hitting me like, on all eights here. Like, I'm gonna go a 3.5 on this one. It's a good beer. I would drink it. I don't have anything against it. I'm not in love with it, but I would happily drink it.
Oh, the donut shop closed.
And
In Indy.
what, the one on 52nd Street?
Yeah.
Yeah, it closed like a year ago.
I never realized. I don't go over there.
Maybe 2 years ago. No, the bigger travesty is the place that had the most amazing sugar cream pies right beside it. It closed.
What?
Yes!
You don't even like sugar cream pie.
I don't like Wix. Because Wix is
Well,
shit.
you're wrong.
I've never had a
I
Wix.
love sugar cream pie.
So
If it's
do
a
I,
good one.
But Wix is
No,
good.
it's the best one. It was. Rest in
Yeah,
peace.
that
I still
place?
need to bring you a
That
fresh
place.
sugar cream pie.
So anybody...
Wait, is that the place you brought us one?
Yes.
Yeah, where the texture
That was
was
stupid good.
The texture was beautiful.
Yeah.
That's the fattest thing I've heard anyone ever say, right? I mean, he said that, like, he literally ate it. Oh my god, that texture is beautiful. Like, just like that. I'm like, I can't believe that came out of your mouth. You are fat.
No offense, with all due respect, but when you say shit like that, you invite that.
I mean, I don't mind.
No.
What are you going with, John?
So, there's 3 ways to drink this. And I've drank it, unfortunately, all 3 ways. The best way is the slow sipper.
Is this Skyline?
The slow sipper, I'm like, okay, this is enjoyable. It's a little light. But I can appreciate what it is. Then I took the medium gulp, and I was just like, all right, it's a little more boozy with the medium gulp. Not bad, but a little boozier than I thought. And then I took the big gulp, and the big gulp was boozy, and honestly overly roasty and bitter. So
I took a big gulp and I didn't get overly roasted.
my particular pour was. So I'm going to go 3 1/4.
John just wanted a reason to bitch.
I was going to go 3 1/2 until I had the big gulp.
What's it average out to?
3 1/2.
Off-screen Reem, what would you give it?
3.5. Not as good as the last one.
I mean, it was better than the last one, but, you know.
How?
Well, it didn't taste like shit.
That rum is so polarizing, I guess. I didn't realize
The
that.
flavor profile, like, yeah, they took a big advantage of the barrel age.
That's the point of barrel aging!
But, like, when do you add flavor? Like, it's like, oh,
It's a base stout. All they added was coffee. That was it.
We got an average ass beer and we'll put it in barrel aged and
You're
then it's
dumb-
going to be fantastic.
Dum-dum.
No.
No.
I need you to work in a brewery.
So I've got 2 questions. John Deluxe, which way of the 3 beds was the best way to drink this beer?
Sipper.
Sipper. Okay.
Sean
And
Deluxe.
second
That was
question.
pretty good.
Sipper, yeah.
Tyler, you mentioned like selecting a barrel for barrel aging beers is a process.
It's a
to
fucking
figure out.
art, dude.
Well, so I know you guys have had some experience on the other side of the bar. I don't know anything about this. I don't know if you guys could answer this, but what goes into choosing said barrel for a barrel aging?
So it does
program or
depend on the
beer?
type of beer. It depends on the brewery. Some breweries are very indiscriminate. We've worked for one where literally it was, we got cool barrel. That sounds cool. Throw beer in it. That was Books and Brews.
Ooh, or Drew's on. Drew, if you have any insight as well.
Now, these big barrel aging programs, whether it's Revolution, Fremont, all those kind of places, River North, they're going to look at the exact flavors that are left in that barrel from the product that was before it. They're going to look at how long it takes from previous times, like those measurements they've gotten the flavors from, how much flavor came out of the barrel in a certain amount of time. So if they want it to be a little more of a flavor, they might age it 12 months. If they want a little less, because if they want that same flavor profile. Now, if they don't want that profile at all, they're going to look at a different whiskey, a different rum, a different everything.
That's part of my question. Is like,
They're going to look at 2 different bourbons, even. Like, for instance, River North uses 7 different whiskey distilleries for their barrels. And it's all based on what they want in those profiles.
which I guess part of my question then started about just as a bourbon drinker. I know even the same distillery, the same style of beer, like, you know, one cask to another on the same rack can taste different. How do you choose barrel to barrel
on the beer end?
Like after the fact,
there
like,
is
how do
a
you even
certain
tell?
there is a certain point where you just have to go
Wing it.
We know this whiskey usually tastes like this.
That's
Like there
like,
is a
if
point.
it's an empty barrel, just like
there is a point where you go. There's a lot of science. There's a lot of art form to it, but you also do the. Fuck it. It usually tastes somewhere in this range.
Yeah, I'm like, you pick a blade of grass, you toss it in the wind, and if it falls in that barrel, you're like, this is the one.
What are you doing?
You sit somewhere,
Take some
wait.
smell again.
You do like smoke signals. You like 3 puffs up. You sit there, wait for 3 days. An ancient shaman will come up, and then you have a discussion about your spirit animal, and then that will help you discover which barrel to choose.
At the end of the day, you're gonna.
I want to get a hood on the
how
show.
big of a brewery you are. You're only
He's in charge of the Sunken Barrel program.
Oh, that's what you're texting?
Yeah.
Which that's a fact.
Because these are
like,
great questions
If
for
you're a
us.
small brewery, you're only going to get the leftover barrels that you're going to be able to pick from. If you're a very large brewery, then you're going to be able to be able to choose.
Oh,
Well,
and
I should say-
sometimes even small breweries can get damn lucky.
Yeah, I should say that in the benefit
Like,
of luxury
freaking
of choice.
512 had
you
that
know.
Lenore lady from the...
Well, shit, Books and Brews even. We got that damn bearded what?
Was it cognac?
It was that cognac
For the
barrel
Bearded Guard?
they're damn near impossible to get, and we got a damn good. I forget what brand it is now.
Because
but it
Jason's
was
friends with that dude over at...
sometimes
place
it's
on
just
the
who you
Carmel.
fucking know, and there's
Sure.
a Vine and Table.
Yeah.
We got that one through Vine and Table.
Yeah.
But most of the time, you're just like buying barrels on the random.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
I
Just to
guess-
have 'em.
I should have pressed my question. Like, if you had the luxury of choice, like if you had like multiple barrels. From
Oh,
the
there's
same
a lot of
distillery,
breweries
how do you-
that
How do
literally
you narrow down which barrel?
they'll be like, I only
selection?
want a J.W. Weller, or
Yeah.
I only want.
Right.
So,
Also,
let's find a date
Drew-
for Hood.
I have all
He's
of
gonna-
December
he's gonna-
almost.
Cool.
I'll do the
We'll make
dates
it happen.
afterwards. Then
Okay.
Do what?
Hood would be a good one. For the show.
I just booked... Well...
You
Nope.
you can't book.
No, hey.
No.
Unofficially, there's a person that's
Who runs a barrel program.
expertise in this kind of question.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're going to see if we can't get him
It
on.
is not official yet, so we're not going to talk about
No.
names.
Yeah.
Funny enough, Drew said barrel aged beer is better the longer it sits in the barrel.
I firmly agree, sir, because then you get
I mean,
more of that great barrel juice.
Drew,
sucked
you
back
and I
out
both
of it.
know it depends on what flavor you want out of the beer.
But I think as a by and large, like, Band-Aid approach, he's
But-
probably not wrong.
Well, but yeah, if
with that general
there's
blanket
no
statement.
reason to barrel age for like 3 months. Well,
That's
month.
about the minimum.
We'll say a month.
Yeah.
There's no reason to barrel age for a month. You're not going to get shit from it. 3 months is kind of the
That's
minimum.
the minimum, yeah, I would say.
6 to 12 months is kind of when you start getting a lot of really cool flavors.
Yeah.
Problem is, if you're not a huge brewery, it's hard to sit on a beer for 6 to 12 months. It's hard to sit on a beer for 3 months if you're a small brewery.
Yeah.
And again, I make fun of Jason and Books and Brews a lot, but we would do stupid shit like Books and Brews, like at Books and Brews, and do 6-month barrel aging. And realistically, we probably couldn't have afforded it. We probably should have been turning and burning.
Yeah.
But now that was some of the times we came up with some of the very best beer Books and Brews ever had. When Suter would throw stuff in a barrel for 6 months and purposely forget about it.
Yeah.
Or sometimes accidentally forget about it.
Now, Drew does have a good rebuttal though. He says, "In the end, I want you to taste my beer, not the bourbon." So there, I think it's two good statements. Like, the longer you let it sit, the better it's probably going to be. But there is a line of bifurcation where or plateauing where you start hitting diminishing returns because you're losing the beer to the barrel.
Whatever beer you're putting in there is also going to play a role in that. Like, if you got a big boy, a big Russian, whatever it is. Yes. I mean, let that fucker age. But if you're getting some brown ale or whatever, yeah, maybe don't overage that.
That's one of the things I love about breweries like Freedom, who will release their base stout and then follow it up a few months later with that exact same stout barrel aged. Because I love when they do that. You get a taste of what the stout was. You get to see exactly what the barrel did to it.
Yeah, if you have the luxury of doing it, that does seem like a better approach here, because then you get to see patient zero, and then after the
Freedom's notorious for that. They that base stout of theirs is fantastic.
Hey, Matt, you know what it's time for? Whores.
All right, so this is...
Oh, it just smells awesome.
From Forager Brewery. This is Seagull, not Seagull, for Horace. I don't
Not
really...
Horace.
Like, I'm having trouble figuring out exactly what the name is.
Yeah, words are hard.
No, it's...
Yeah.
The brewery's
Forager.
Forager. I wonder if Horace is another
Horace
brewery.
is
Is it another brewery?
I don't know.
Horus is a god from Egypt.
I'm going to have to look. There's a possibility this is a collab because of
be
the
a
line
collab.
it's on. I think it's a collab between
Greg,
Horace...
if you're lurking on Twitch like you said you do, let us know.
I'm going to look afterwards.
Twitch lurk us.
But I'm going to assume this is a Twitch between Horace and Forager. And it's Seagull, not Seagull. Imperial stout with coffee, hazelnut, and maple syrup added.
Yeah, let's go.
Because of the lines, where that's at on the line.
Holy,
There's
that hazel.
That is amazing smell in the nose. It smells very hazily, but it doesn't smell like knock you in the
But you
face
get that
on the
maple
nose.
in there. Ooh.
Dope ass label.
Eagle, baby. It's an eagle.
It is a collab. Horace and Forager. Right. So Horace is out of Oceanside, California. Look at the logo.
Okay, yep.
And
So-
Forager is out of...
If we're gonna run these beers together, we can call them Horager, right, John?
Forager's
Forager's out of Rochester, Minnesota.
Forager. Yeah, it's Forager.
The Horager. Again, this
Oh.
is Seagull, not Seagull.
You know what? Greg brought me some fire beer.
You know what, Greg? Thanks.
That nose, that hazelnut on the nose is fantastic.
Yeah, it smells like you got that nice creamy, peanut buttery, chocolatey hazelnut, but it's not like, it's going to be like overwhelming on the nose.
Matt, do you know the ABV on this? Because
Because
honestly, I was just trying to remember it. I don't think I do.
Oh, I'll play.
I know I know at least a range.
I don't remember. I couldn't tell you where it's at.
I'll say I know a minimum.
Okay.
I thought I did. I couldn't tell you.
I'll break
No.
you on the same. Well, but it's not. All right, I know it's at least.
No, I don't need to know.
He would not have seen it on the can on the label because that is super fucking small.
Oh, is that Tyler can't find shit kind of label?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Then maybe I don't. No, I don't
Yep.
know. I feel like the beer's really been kicking in today. So.
And it's brewed at Mason Ale Works in San Marcos,
Oh, buddy, you're way low.
California or Florida?
California.
I feel very confident in that.
Bottled by Horace. I don't know.
So 3 different breweries touch this thing, basically?
Forager.
What were you saying, Reem?
10.5.
10.5 for you?
His low's not going over.
Matt?
We're going clockwise. Goes Tyler.
11-7.
Okay.
I don't know, buddy. Well, it's close to not going over, so I can just go. The gentleman's 12. But you have a Tyler.
What would your and you're gonna win, but what would your score, your ABV?
What would I actually think?
Yeah.
Playing it safe.
I went low, but I thought 13-1. But I
was
went
gonna
11-7.
I would say on taste, I would say mid 13, but I would actually say 14-1.
14.
On the dot.
14 on the dot.
I'm
So you
point
would've
one
went
over
over.
every fucking time. God damn me!
It drinks less than that.
Yeah,
It
does.
drinks way less,
Yeah.
but I was just like something about it's like I've been.
I
duped with that
really
enough
wanted to say
times.
13 plus. Like I really started to say like 13-1.
It drinks slower than the other two.
It does.
Yeah.
And then I was like, the way it drinks, I'm like, I gotta go 11-7.
I
wanted to be under. I literally wanted to be above you, but under whatever he would say.
You want to be above you and under me?
Yeah, buddy.
So shout out
I'll be a
Greg.
sandwich man.
That's the place some people want to be.
Shout out Greg, my Seattle beer buddy, who I met at.
Do you remember his Instagram?
Yeah, the Walrus of Time.
There we go.
Yep,
That
the
is a
Walrus
hell of a
Time.
name.
Follow him on Instagram.
Yeah,
The sea cow, some people call
definitely knows his beer. He brought me some fire dark beer that we drank mostly on Saturday.
Thanks for sharing, John.
Yep. But I kind of feel
No,
bad
he sends
now.
a picture like this, and Tyler and I are like, yeah, that looks delicious. Like, oh no, I'm drinking it right
drinking it
now.
right now.
Oh
Sorry,
well,
buddy.
thanks, bud.
I kind of feel
Pardon.
bad for giving him the Skywalker slushy.
You should. For this,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, DM me.
We apologize in advance for John's actions.
Hey, DM me.
I gave him good stuff too. I gave him Rye.
That's pretty good.
Rye pretty tasty. He loved Rye.
Wait, hold on. He got Rye?
Yeah.
All right, I don't feel as bad now.
Yeah.
That kind of
I
bounces
took
out.
care of him too.
In the bathroom, like after the party, or
Oh
what?
my god.
Sad hand jobs.
Well, Rye is nothing sad about that.
Give him some of the fresh ones at least, dumbass.
I didn't know what I could give him.
Kevin's still on. He says he did share.
He did share.
Kevin's like, and I benefited like hell. from
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, Kevin benefited as well.
Let Lesson be a teacher here. Just host the party for a bottle share, and you're gonna get to share all the bottles.
Yeah, that's kind of how it works.
Man, I
It's
think.
almost like we're doing that for our 100th episode.
Oh. Teaser.
So no, this is really good.
This is
I gotta
fantastic.
figure out when
I
that week
appreciate
is.
you, Greg.
I gotta figure out exactly when that week is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so teaser, and for the TBGU especially, for those of you, and you know who you are, you will be getting an invite to the 100th episode. We will be doing it on a Saturday instead of a Monday, because we're going to do a bottle share. Everybody's going to bring some beers. We're going to have a fucking blast.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Come on, Tyler. Say it right.
Everybody in the club getting terps. Anyway,
Did you say?
I said
Yeah,
terps.
yeah, he said
I did it on
terps.
purpose. I've been hanging out with Mike too much at
Hurt.
Yeah.
Craft Brew.
Are we rescheduling Mike now? Is that what's happening?
But we're going to do a bottle share for the 100th episode. I got to figure out exactly when that episode
And
is.
where?
Well, it's here.
Is that, to be here?
Where wouldn't it be?
Where else the fuck are we going to do it?
What, my
I'm not
apartment's
gonna
parking lot?
I'm not gonna make everybody drive to Muncie.
That would be, yeah, I know. I thought about that. It's like the only other place really would be Muncie, but no one's going to drive to Muncie.
Yeah,
I mean,
like-
actually, people would, but
Or we could not.
nah,
Say we
a
didn't.
lot of our friends would. Is the problem?
Or we could
figure
just come here instead, and then you
Yeah.
know.
All right. I'll figure it out.
Bottle share. We want people to drink, not have to have one sip and go home.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing it here.
Amazing.
But I'll get a hold of everybody. It's gonna be fun. That's gonna be
Everybody.
a fun episode. I'm excited for that. It's like 13 episodes away.
I'm going to have to
Yeah,
do a lot
that's
of
for
looking
sure.
down that episode, aren't I? Fuck.
Yes.
I'm going to have a crick in my neck so bad. The sacrifices I make for you people.
Matt, you go first on this one.
Oh.
Hey Matt, check YouTube chat.
Oh, it hasn't popped up at all on here. I just assumed that it kind of went radio
Just hit
silent.
refresh. Just right click and refresh.
I'm right clicking and refreshing. And all that does is clear out everything that's on there, John, for the record.
So, okay, now everybody chat again. See if it works.
What? Oh, wow. All right.
There we go.
Oh, no. Oh, well, webcam XYZ, man, the best girls in the world. We got a few from them.
Nice.
Is that what you want me to see?
Jared said he commented.
Jared. There he is. Oh, I had to go. I'd sort through all the webcam HD XYZs. John without a hat, sexy.
I know, buddy. Oh, I know.
And Jared also says, LOL,
Nice trim.
hair and shirt. John should be here in Colorado.
Oh, yeah.
Shirt tucker.
Oh, yeah.
He called you a shirt tucker, John.
That's all right.
Gonna do some choring after this episode?
Gonna do some choring. No belt.
Friend needs help, you help him.
Yeah.
That's a good rule. Oh, yeah.
Jared just went boom.
Sorry, Jared.
It made me laugh. He goes, "Does Matt not have YouTube chat on?" And I'm like, "We did earlier." Cause
Yeah, no.
I think my brother commented on YouTube or
For
something.
some reason, like YouTube chat goes squirrely on here. Sometimes
Hour
it'll show
two,
up,
it
sometimes
almost
it
always
won't.
does.
You know, that's what I appreciate.
I really don't. I mean, if Brett's on there like regularly, he keeps it alive. I mean, it depends on how often someone else jumps on afterwards. Like, we get enough webcam HD XYZs that apparently
know what
it
that
flags
is.
it as.
Some spam bot.
It says, "Man,
We're
the
big
best
enough to
girls
get a
in the
spam bot.
world." It's clearly like,
Oh, so our YouTube gets straight up spam bot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah.
Means we're special.
and Jared also says, "Played, baby." Oh, I meant plaid, baby.
Yeah. Hey, Jared, do us a favor. Click on the links. Tell if it really is the best girls in the world.
Don't get a virus on your computer.
John's
please.
asking for a friend. You
Yeah,
know?
asking for a friend.
Dude, I'm so excited to head to Colorado this weekend.
Go to River North. Get beers already bought. Oh my god, everyone's gonna be so happy about things.
Yeah.
Going to pick up all my beer.
I'll have.
That's gonna be an. Oh, are you driving back or flying back?
Driving back.
All right. You're good.
There's no way I was flying all that beer.
Oh, dude, like I'd
have had to bring a suitcase for the beer.
and it's gonna be overweight because I
Check luggage.
paid $75
Oh, yeah.
for one overweight suitcase. Yeah.
Oh no, we're driving back. I'm gonna be straight up like old school, like bootlegging from Colorado.
Yes.
If you don't play Eastbound and Down on repeat the entire drive home, I will be let down with you.
I think Jared would kill me if I played it on repeat the entire drive home.
Jared, he gets at least 2, right?
Hey, and Jared, I know that you want to go to River North with him, but maybe give him some space there.
Nah.
Crash it.
I
River
don't-
North's amazing.
I don't get to see Jared and Katie often enough.
Jared,
they
take
are moving
pictures and
home,
send them to
but
me. I want to see this girl. What's up, River North sales girl?
I really hope you don't watch this episode.
I gotta hope she does. I got that mystery, like, oh, who's that guy? Yeah, that's a good question. Who is he? So this beer, though. Yeah, this is really pretty good.
Thank God we don't drink any River North tonight.
I am gonna do a 4.75
That's a good score.
because this is delicious. I have nothing to complain about. It's just, speaking of River North, like some of the top stouts that we've had that I've kind of got my benchmark of this is a 5. It's not quite there. It's very close, but it's just not quite that. So 4.75 is where I'm going. This is really good, really strong. I could see this being a 5 easily if some of the beers that we've had haven't been had.
If you like hazelnut, like this is definitely going to be a 5.
Even if you don't, this is well done. This is not overwhelming hazelnut. This is perfectly whelmed hazelnut.
Everything that's on the bottle's in the bottle.
It definitely.
And Jared says, "Yes, I want to see this pretty lady."
So does Tyler.
Side note, we've heard good things, ma'am. So,
If you watch this episode, please don't hold it against me.
actually, Tyler would hope that you held it against him. Really.
We're gonna lose all our beer.
It's good. I bought most of them on Tavor, anyways.
I'm gonna shut.
Not all of them. Okay, you're right. I apologize.
Not
I
even close.
I wasn't daring you, wonderful lady.
Matt, not even close.
Yeah, I know. Why do we have these nice things? I don't get it.
And I have my hat. Oh, my hat! I forgot about my hat.
Oh,
till
give me
just
a
now.
hat. I want a hat.
It's a bucket hat.
No, I don't want that. I want a regular person hat.
Well, they sell
Not
out of their
someone's
hats.
50 and over.
They sell out of their hats real fast, and I really wanted a bucket hat, so she
wanna
sent me
be.
aside a bucket hat.
Can you
I'll see if they have any, but they sell out of those real quick.
can you
too.
acquire me just a regular baseball hat like anyone under the age of 50? That'd be
I'll
great.
see, but probably not. They sell out of their hats pretty quick, she said.
Fine.
Yeah,
River North's pretty popular.
they're popular.
Oh no, I get it. Jared Shaw is LOLing all over the place. I got like 4 of those now that like chats are popping back up on the YouTube.
All right, so Matt said 4.75. John,
It's really good.
You skipped off-screen Ream, John. Do you need some time to think?
Well, Ream technically doesn't count.
Yeah, this is the ones who count first.
I'm trying to buy time. I don't know. Let me use a deep in thought.
I'm torn. I'm not going 5. I'm torn between a 4.5 and a 4.75. It is right there. I think I'm going to go 4.5. It's damn tasty. Hazelnut's just not my flavor, so the 4.5 is a perfectly made, perfectly good beer. Just going above and beyond that is that, yeah.
I'll give it 4.5 as a top tier beer, just not your top tier beer.
Yep.
But I would say I'm not a hazelnut person either, but I like this so much with the hazelnut. That's why I'm going 4.75.
I was like John and bounced back and forth like crazy. The only difference is I went to the high end. It's going to be a 4.75 average. I think it's a stupid good beer. I think this is a great collab. This is what collabs should be.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Damn near perfection.
If you have two breweries trying to put their heads together to make a beer, I feel like you should be able to come up with something pretty solid. And they did a damn good job. Seagull, not Seagull, was amazing. Off-screen, Ream.
4.5.
Yeah.
That's a true split decision.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ken tells you where it's at.
But I mean, that's still, no matter
damn
what,
good beer.
4 out of 4, that's 4.5 plus.
Yeah, that's a solid
Like
beer.
that's a tight grouping there. That's 4 chest shots in a paper trail.
It's a nice end, considering it's the highest rated. It's our only over 4 on average. I only gave 2 beers a 4. John only gave 2 beers a 4, and they weren't even identical beers. The only one that was this one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's an interesting night, but solid way to end it.
Solid way to end it, yeah.
Beer of the
I
night,
was gonna
Matt.
say, we're doing beer. All right, beer of the night. It's got to be the Horse.
Horace Brewing and Forager Brewing's Seagull, not Seagull.
Oh, it says Horse so big on the
How many times have I
side.
said that.
I know, but when you read the label, that
So
really
that's
stands
what
out.
got me. So it's Forager Brewing, their label. Horace Brewing, their label. Beer name.
Oh, well, then they need to work on their font sizes. But yes, that one.
Listen, you literally called it Horager the entire time.
Because it's a collab between Horace and Forager.
So you knew the brewery name was Horace, not the beer name?
I mean, when I can make a fun play on whore, yeah.
All right, John, beer of the night.
John, beer of the night.
Horager.
Yeah.
Honestly,
it's got a ring, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Honestly, I normally don't go with the highest rated, but
It's got to be.
it's Horager.
God, that was so surprising.
Ream, you only had a few beers, but of the 4 you had,
Last beer.
He had all the
Forager.
He didn't have to suffer through the shit that we drank in the first hour. He made it through all the good ones.
There was some shit.
There was a couple rough
was
ones.
The first
a
hour was
shit
pretty
one.
not great.
Fridays and Dovetail were both pretty rough.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some more Jared. I got you a special beer hat too, Tyler. Autocorrect. Strikes again.
That should be good.
It auto-corrected the
Another
tyrant.
LOL! That's like his 4th LOL.
It auto-corrected.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this hat. Yes!
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
It's got a big dick and balls on it.
It's orange.
Ooh!
But it's like Hunter Orange.
I mean, there's not a bad shade of orange. Unless you go like clay orange.
I'm
which is
so
really
excited.
red.
I forgot about
Rust, yeah.
I forgot about
Yeah,
that. hat.
metallic rust, maybe, depending on what
They
color
sent
it's
me
on.
they sent me pictures of a few different hats one day, and I was like,
Oh, get me out, boys. I gotta pee so bad. See, look at wrap up.
Alright, so...
so that was the beer of the night. We are going to do the Drunken Movie review after this.
yes.
Make sure you check out wherever podcasts can be found. Thank you guys. I'm TBG_Ops guy.
My dog being Q.
Behind